And we live. We live. We live.
All
All right.
Mind
So
you.
that concludes WrestleMania weekend. And we got a lot to talk about. And somebody ducking. And we're gonna cover him later on. So pretty much to sum up this weekend, I was probably wrong about maybe three or four outcomes. I would say four with an asterisk beside because I kind of I knew who it was going to be, but I wanted somebody else to win. But and that's with the AJ Styles and Logan Paul. I knew Logan Paul was going to win, but I kind of wanted AJ Styles to. So I'm gonna count that as me being wrong, but I already knew it. Logan Paul was going to win. But yeah, that ended of both nights. Ended of both nights. It's crazy how I call both main events to a T. To a T. I already knew the Jones was gonna win. I knew Seth Rollins was gonna win and Paul Heyman was gonna go with him. Bro, if we were in Vegas, I would have cleaned up. I would be rich right now. Trying to say, I'm telling you, man.
So I ain't gonna lie. Now, TJ. What my boy say? Expect the unexpected.
Yeah.
And when it comes to it, Paul Heyman was that guy last night. And tonight, it was Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay. Yeah. It was a wild outcome. But to start it off, like it was a long weekend, a lot of stuff. Well, we for everybody, we are skipping the recap of this week because nobody cared about the recap for this week. It was WrestleMania season, baby. Everybody care about Mania. That's what y'all were here for. So we're gonna talk about Mania. Also a part of WrestleMania Weekend is Stand Deliver. So I'll start off with Stand Deliver. Pre-show, we had a match. I didn't see that one coming. So I'm glad I got up to watch the pre-show. So we had Gigi Dollins, Tatum Paxley versus Metaphor, which for everyone who don't know is Last Legend, Jakar Jackson. We had the Prodigy, Roxanne Perez, and Cora Jade. And then we also had Fatal Influence, two members of Fatal Influence, JC Jane and Fallon Henley, with Jasmine Nix at ringside. And I forget girl that Gigi Dollins had on her side. Yeah, where's her name again?
Tatum Paxley with Gigi Dollins.
Yeah, no, the woman that had at ringside, the one that had the green hair. I forget her name. I sent her.
That's wait, I gotta get my source. What's old girl with the green hair that we used to like to come out of the tank?
Damn.
It's right there. It's right there. Wait. Shotzi. There we go. Shotzi.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. That's Shotzi. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I forgot about her.
Yeah, boy, she been like off TV for a minute. It's crazy. Yeah. So, that match it was crazy because like all teams were working well-oiled machine. You didn't know who was gonna be the first to get knocked off. Then our girls, Metaphor. 1, 2, 3 out of there. I'm like, dang, boy, Metaphor is on a losing streak, and it's kind of bad. It's really bad. But I don't know if they're on a losing streak because they're just trying to fade them out of the spotlight of women's tag teams, or they are trying to push them off of NXT onto the main roster.
The main roster.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll keep an eye on that because the draft is in like a week or two. Like this weekend,
I think they're gonna
reveal of.
I think they might throw it in there for tomorrow just to cap it off and say, hey, maybe next week we'll be doing the draft, so just go ahead and be ready. So just be ready for the draft within, I want to say, the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, within a week or two, it should be the draft. So I see some stars getting called up. I think my Trick getting called up. I feel like Fraxium might be getting called up as well.
Yeah.
Look for Metaphor. Definitely look for the Prodigy. Just as a few people that might get called up to the main roster. So I'll just keep an eye on all those people. But yeah, so later into the match, Cora Jade, Roxanne, they in there, they actually working. It's like it was crazy. It's almost like they were like the perfect team. Then Cora Jade got hits. I think Gigi Dollins did a move on her, and Roxanne just got the ring. Was like, She started like backing up, like I'm out of here.
Oh yeah, that's when she walked away.
Yeah,
Walked away from her.
yeah. And then like when Cora Jade got pinned, 1, 2, 3, she was looking around for Roxanne like, "Hey yo, what? Where
The
you at?"
double stack pin, bro.
Yeah,
The
that was
double
crazy.
stack.
They double stack pin. You know, she got up like looking for a partner. Like, why you didn't stop? She ain't even here. Like, what's going on here? So she backed up, faded out of there. Cora Jade, Roxanne, so they out of there. So I expect to see that like blow up on Tuesday for sure. That's gonna be an argument, definitely.
Yeah.
But also it's get back because Cora Jade did the same thing to Roxanne before. So not just once, like a few times actually. If I'm not mistaken, she did that to her a few times. She just backed up, left her on her own, or she betrayed her in some way. So it's justified, but it's like, you know, if you want your moment to be something that Stand Deliver, hey, make your moment. You know, try to win. Y'all can worry about the petty stuff on the other side on another time. But you know, why not do it? Take the perfect opportunity to do it, and she did. So they're out of there. Then it's Fatal Influence and G Dollins and Tatum Paxley, and they. Hey, Tatum was flying, bro. She was getting in there. Fellow Texan, Dallas Texan, stand up. So I kind of ruined it all at that point. So I was like, hey, okay, I'd like to see this one happen. And they pulled it off. So they are the number one contenders for the title, the tag team titles, which we will discuss those tag team titles once we get to WrestleMania Night 2. So then afterwards, Stand Deliver starts off, and we get John's favorite person, Ricky Saints versus Ethan Page. I knew it. I knew it was coming. But yeah, so
I give it to Ricky. I give it to Ricky, aka Timu Rock Saints. I give it to him. He impressed me. It takes a lot to impress John B. I'm gonna give you that. It takes a lot, but he showed me the potential that other place didn't have in him to get have that trust in him, and WWE took that and said, "This is great talent that's not being used, and they're going to use him up." And I feel bad for Ethan Page, but Ethan Page is literally putting him over.
Yeah,
he knows what's what. So
yeah,
for me, between Ricky Saints and Ethan Page, that match was a 9 out of 10. It was a 9 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, Dub says that, and trust me, we're gonna get to that part. We gotta discuss the whole weekend, bro. We gotta set the whole weekend. We gonna try to go. I'm trying to go in order. I gotta Stand and Deliver. But yeah, boy, just know, Dubs. I called it. I knew he was gonna be 17. I know it's the old shirt, never give up, and still John Cena, baby. 17 time. I knew it. I knew my boy's gonna get it. So I need to get that Last Real Champions t-shirt, bro. It's, matter of fact, after the podcast, I'm probably gonna go ahead and put that order in. I need myself Rush Delivered. I need mine tomorrow. I want to wear it for next week. and I'll make AJ look at it. But yeah, so Ethan Page, Ricky Saints, boys going at it. Hey, Ethan Page, he brought it, bro. He really came with it. I feel like he really took Ricky Saints to the limit. Ricky Saints showed his star power, showed that he ain't just the face. He's more than just the name. He's more than just the pose. He's the champion. He's the North American champion for a reason. It wasn't by luck that he got the title. He showed that, hey, I'm really like that. That Rochambeau, he pulled off just out of nowhere, bro. I was like, oh, oh, all right. But it's like he was getting beat and then he switched into gear and then showed Ethan Page why they're so far apart. So big props out to Ricky Saints pulling it off, retaining. Look forward to see what magic he makes going forward. So I know he got a lot. He got a lot to give when it comes to championship potential and all that stuff. So then we're on to the women's ladder match. Was that the next one?
No, I believe it was Hank. Hank.
Oh, yes, my boys, Hank and Tank versus Fraxium.
Yeah.
Boy, that match was gas. That match was gas. Bro, I'm talking about bodies flying everywhere. Big boys was moving. Man, Fraxium, boy, that team, they gonna be big in the WWE. Like the main roster, they gonna clean up. I'd see them getting titles almost instantly when they switch over. I hope they go to Raw because Raw needs them.
I was finna say that because Raw does not have a lot of men tag team champions. And right now, with Fraxium potentially going to Raw against New Day,
man,
who else New Day can go against? Who else other than War Raiders again? That's going to get tiring. That's going to get boring.
Yeah.
We need some new, fresh. Fraxium will be that fresh.
Yeah, bro. I see them coming in and shaking it up. I'm looking forward to that. We need Fraxium. That's what we need. We need Fraxium on deck.
Yes.
Man. But yeah, Fraxium flying around the room like superheroes, bro. They interest says it all. Them are comic book heroes. Them boys ain't real. They ain't real at all. the way they moved and the way they was just in sync, the whole match is crazy. But Hank and Tank really pulled it off. They showed why that gauntlet was not a fluke. They showed that they really liked it. They really got it in them. All it took was hearing from the actual tag team champions. Hey, y'all, be y'all. Be y'all, be yourself. Turn it up. Show them who you are and do your damn thing. And that's what they went out and did. They did their damn thing. Hank and Tank, I knew NXT tag team champions. Fraxium, valiant effort. And at the end when Axiom kicked away Tank's hand and hugged him, I was like, respect, bro. He got my respect. They passed the torch. It's like, hey, y'all got it. Y'all fitting to hold these. Now we gonna go over and do bigger things. So looking forward to that. Yeah, y'all just be on the lookout for Fraxium. When they come over, I guarantee they're gonna be our favorite tag team. So then next was the ladder match. Man.
All right. I'm not gonna lie. I've been hearing you for weeks talking about Soul.
Boy,
I didn't see the hype until Saturday at 4:37. I didn't see it, but I'm sold for Soul Roofer. I'm gonna tell you that now. I'm sold. You got me.
Yeah. Hey, Soul Rooker really like that, bro. Off the ladder with the Soul Snatcher, and then to the corner, double Soul Snatcher, trading blows with her own tag team partner at the top of the ladder, and you can see their face. They was like, I don't want to do you like this, but it's for the gold. Just punching, just getting in there, and you know, she showed that she is really that hype that she showed off. Yeah,
So,
was
question.
definitely crazy.
I got a question about Soul Ruka and Zarya.
Uh-huh.
Do you think will this hurt their friendship coming up?
Realistic me says no. But wrestler me says it's gonna be a snag in it because when you were in the same match, let's say me and you were in a gauntlet match for a title of grabs, we go in a gauntlet match, it comes down to me and you to end it off. I pin you 1, 2, 3. I get the title. You still my boy, but you're gonna be looking at me sideways like that should be mine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's always gonna, no matter where it is in your mind, it's always gonna sit there. It's like that should be my title. I was this close to it, and I feel like that's how Zarya is gonna be because they had just got to the point where they were a good tag team. They got to the point where they could trust each other and they were bonding, and it wasn't just a makeshift thing. It was like they were actually good together. I think this puts a snag in the middle of it. I hope it doesn't completely throw it off, but championship goal that does different things to people in WWE. So time will tell. But congratulations, Soul Ruka. You prevailed over 5 other women, won the title.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations to our new North American women's champion, Soul Ruka. Then next, on to
D'Angelo family versus
Dark State, D'Angelo family.
I don't want to be I don't want to be the one to say I told you so, but I kind of told you so.
Yeah.
I told you.
So we were watching that match together. And John pointed out to say, hey, you see how Stacks looking at the Don? I'm like, you right, bro. You're really right. Because I called Dark State was going to win. Dark State was on the tear. So I knew they were going to win the match, regardless. But it was just something about how the underboss kept looking at his Don. It's almost like, I don't trust you. Or I don't like how you look at me. So I got 2 eyes on you while looking forward. And if y'all know how that looks, you ain't looking forward. You got 2 eyes because you only got 2 eyes. So if I look over here with 2 eyes, I can't look forward. So he's staring forward, but he's looking at the Don. Like, I got a problem with you. That's the look he kept giving him the whole match. And when he had the crowbar, he saved the Don. I was like, okay, maybe we tripping. Then I looked. He gave it a look again. I was like, low blow. This was just low blow weekend. Low blow weekend, bro. Everybody who got betrayed got low blow. Crazy work.
I think we've seen like 5 low blows this week. I think we've seen about 5.
Crazy work. Everybody got hit with a low blow. And I'm talking about Russo. She was like, yo, what the fuck? And Stacks got the ring like, you didn't trust me. You didn't trust me. It was like, that's that resentment. Crazy. Dark State did their thing. 1, 2, 3. They keep rolling. It's almost as if there's not going to be a team that knocks them off right now. They're going to power their way through the locker room until somebody finally puts their foot down and is like, hey, not in my locker room. I run this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is it going to be Oba? Who knows? But he going to have to assemble him a team. And right now, him and Javon ain't exactly on the best terms.
Yeah.
Trick probably on his way to the main roster. So,
and the thing for me, because of the family, I mean, like I said, it was a good match, but it's just a shame that the family not going to make it to the main roster just because this likely is going to set up the Don to put over Stacks on his way up.
yeah.
And that's going to leave in the underboss to literally go prove himself once again. So this might keep them out of the draft that's coming up as well. So
Yeah.
that's something to look out for.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. But Dark State, congratulations. Y'all did it. Y'all keep rolling through. I can't even be mad at it. Hey, take advantage of opportunities and keep it pushing. Next on to
NXT Women's Title, Stephanie Vakir versus I don't want to say the name. Is it Julia? Gilia? How you doing?
it's Julia.
Julia. I'm going with Julia. Jordan Grace.
Jordan
And
Grace
Miss
and
Parker.
Miss Parker. Miss Parker. Hey, I mean, bro,
that match, A plus.
A plus.
Okay.
Yeah,
A plus.
A
For me,
plus.
A plus.
Like that match was gas. Miss Parker came out being the fierce woman that she is. She is gonna be a problem. Like I said before, she got championship gold in her future. I see her knocking off Stephanie at some point, but she gonna have to deal with Jordan first. Her problem is gonna be Jordan for now. So they're gonna clash. Whenever she gets Jordan out the way, she got nothing but a clear shot to championship gold, and I'm here for it. Miss Parker got a fan in me, so hey, cheering on, rooting on. But this match wasn't the case.
Correct.
Jordan came out swinging. Julia came out swinging. Stephanie came out swinging. There was truly no friends in this match. It was business. All business. I want gold. I'm going to go out and handle my business. A lot of finishers. That triple high step that Julia hit.
Yeah.
Man, that was crazy. I'm talking about she put all three of them in the corner.
I didn't think she had it in her. I ain't gonna lie to you. But then when I saw her keep stacking them, I'm like,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She put them in that corner, backed up. Hit the LeBron. Boy, she would have did that, bro. I would have been like, all right. But ultimately, she could have won. Like it was right there. But in this moment, it's hard to keep your eyes on three people, three other women. So when she had it set up to win, Stephanie popped in, did what she had to do, pin Jada, 1, 2, 3, retains. So good job to Stephanie Vakir. Retaining three other women. That's not an easy feat in the fatal 4-way. But hey, she keep it pushing, keep the women's division rolling in NXT. Truly the best women's division in wrestling. I will stamp that. That every women's match I watched this weekend, phenomenal.
Was fire.
Phenomenal.
Oh, and one more thing, I do appreciate Stephanie not doing it once, not twice, but 3 times doing the devil's kiss. I appreciate you. Keep it up. Maybe next time you'll be in a 6-woman tag team match or something. You know, maybe you do it more than 3 times. You know, do it for the fans.
Bro, the fans were literally upset. We think everybody kept interrupting. It was like
Oh man,
that was funny. So then, lastly, on to the main event. Darula versus Whoop That Trick versus your boy is Bouncy Javon Evans.
Oh man, the created superstar.
That man's creative, bro.
He had me. I was rooting for Javon the whole time. I was rooting for him, bro.
Yep, same.
But then some said, John, don't forget about Oba, the Black Brock Lesnar. You can't forget him. I wanted Trick to do something, but then in my head, I already knew Trick already had his time with that title, and for him, it's like he's like an ex that just won't give up. And Oba made sure of that. And Javon damn sure made sure Trick ain't have his shot. He made sure of that. So with that, I ain't even gonna say they had gave me a 9. Them boys gave me the 10.
Yeah,
Straight up.
that was a
10.
10 out of 10 match.
Uh,
For the
what was it?
most part, you enjoyed WrestleMania. Emphasis for the most part. Which part did you not really enjoy about WrestleMania?
That's the question.
Yeah. But I mean, with that, Over pulled out the victory. Javon, he close. He close.
Yes.
If it's just him one-on-one with Oba, I see him taking Oba to the limit. And Oba gonna take his eye off the ball. And I think Javon's gonna sneak him one out. I just almost see it. I don't know how soon, but Javon gonna be a champion soon. He gonna be the champion soon. So I give that match 10 out of 10. I give Stand Deliver a 10 out of 10. Every match was fire. Sean doing his thing, as I say every week. I love the product they put on NXT. I love the talent they have on NXT and how they doing their thing. Bro, I'm looking forward to each week that they're out there. So that wrap up Stand and Deliver. Now we on to the main part of the weekend. Mania.
Night 1.
Mania.
Let's get it.
Mania. And you know we gotta start with our boy Yeet.
Oh,
Main event.
so.
Main event. Jay Uso. Uso he did his thing with Gunther, bro. That match, I don't care what nobody said, that match was great. Like,
you know what got me on that, bro? You know how Gunther gives the chops, right? We seen him do this to Braun. Braun takes like 2 or 3, like, but then gets wore out. Jay, on his 5th slap shot, said, "That's all you got? Come on." And he's still taking them hits, bro. His chest red. Well, look like me if I'm going on the beach to get a suntan, dog. I'm gonna tell you, he took that beam. But I'm so proud. I am so proud of Jay, bro.
Yeah.
He not only did it for Jimmy, he did that for the whole bloodline. He did that for the family, bro.
Yeah. And when you enjoyed Mania, not a fan of Logan Paul. Yeah, that Logan Paul match, that kind of upset me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I knew the outcome was gonna be Logan Paul winning, but I didn't want it. I was here for AJ Styles. Like, I get he's a star, but don't keep putting him over like that. I don't want him to develop a streak at WrestleMania and then they try to upkeep it, because then it's almost like they're forcing us to deal with Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Like, not to say anything negative about Logan Paul. The man is an athlete. The man has phenomenal skills. He took to the business very well. Natural when it comes to mic talent. I mean, he was doing YouTube for years. He's a businessman. He knows how to promote. He knows how to sell. He knows how to do all that stuff. But I don't think that nets him legacy status. He shouldn't have a legacy just because his name is Logan Paul. I feel like the next time he fights at Mania, it should be against someone else that they would like put over. He could put somebody else over. That's just me. AJ Styles shouldn't have lost tonight, because, I mean, how many more Manias we're gonna get out of Styles? I feel like this is almost like a wasted Styles moment. But AJ Styles went out there, did his thing. I'm upset I didn't get to see a Pele, bro, because I love Pele kick. But that's my favorite move. I love that since his TNA days, bro. When he's standing forward, looks back, flips. Pristine. Magnifico. But we get a double Styles flash. Logan hit one and then AJ hit one. That was cool. That was
Back to
cool.
back.
Back to back. But yeah, Karrion Kross coming into play. I don't think that cost AJ Styles the match. Most people might say Karrion Kross come out was the reason he lost. No, that wasn't the reason he lost. He lost because he took his eye off the ball. Like Karrion was not important. If I would saw them doing that stuff on the sides, I would look back and like, nah, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm in the ring, baby. I'm about to end this, about to get my dub, finna go to the back, and we're gonna chill. But it's interesting because this creates a feud between AJ Styles and Karrion Kross. Logan Paul was never AJ Styles' big enemy in this match. He was the distraction. His AJ Styles' biggest enemy is Karrion Kross. This is their feud. This is where it starts. And I think they're gonna go back and back until we either get a heel change for AJ Styles or until he defeats the devil on the shoulder, Karrion Kross. It was kind of poetic how Jay won going to submission. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So many people said that ending sucked or they didn't like it. It was an ill ending. And I'm like, what else do y'all want from this man, bro? Like, I feel like a lot of people are critical of Jey Uso just because they don't like that he blew up how he did. Like, yeah, take out the whole yeet thing. That man works his ass off. Jey Uso is really a hard worker, and I can tell just from what I see in the ring. Because you can tell that he pays attention. Because in his promos, he even said, yeah, people didn't like that I did this. Or that I only got like a few moves. And all that stuff, pointing out the stuff that people were saying about him and saying, I'm doing this by myself. Nobody's writing my material for me. No one's doing this for me. This is all meals. So that man, hard worker, y'all can't expect him to be Superman. He is Jay. He's well deserving of that world championship. I don't know how long the reign's going to be. I hope they don't try to force him to be a lone reigning heavyweight champion. I hope it's written perfectly. I don't want them to rip the title from him either super fast. I feel like whoever takes it from him, they better have worked just as hard as he did. And that's kind of my 2 cents on that one. You used to watch AJ stream on Mixer? Yeah, same. I watched AJ Styles stream on Mixer all the time, actually. I asked him a few questions about TNA days. It was cool to have a back and forth with him. I actually met him in person one time, which was a cool experience in itself. I hope before he steps away, I get to meet him again. Unfortunately, I won't get to meet my other hero in person in WWE. Who knows? Fan Fest, he might be there. Actually, I heard he's going to be at Fan Fest. And I think it's supposed to be here. If it is, I'm going. That one, I don't care what my job say. If I have to work that day, they're gonna give me that day off. Hey, I'm going to see the Invisible Man. So, but yeah, Jay worked his ass off. Congratulations, champ. You the heavy yeet champion. World heavy yeet champion. Enough said.
We ain't done yet.
Yes, sir. Boy, tomorrow Raw gonna be crazy.
Hey, it's gonna be some rides tomorrow, bro. It's gonna be some rides.
You asked him a professional question. You asked him some questions and it was pretty cool. Yeah. AJ Styles is cool as hell, bro. I think he was playing PUBG when I was talking to him. It was a PUBG or COD. I wouldn't say it was PUBG when I was talking to him. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be a yeet riot at Raw tomorrow. We're gonna be yeeting for probably 30 minutes. They're gonna be like, hey, look, we gotta continue the show, bro. You can't just take over yeeting. But hey, all power to the champ. He did his damn thing. On to the next one. This match, cinema. Jade Naomi. Jade Naomi match was perfect. And it was great that it was the first women's match that was not for a title and no stipulations.
Mm-hmm.
It was perfect. Them women did their damn thing.
It was payback. Jade got her payback.
Jade got her payback. But we will give credit to the switch up of the theme of Naomi and the look and all that stuff. That's perfect. Perfect. Heel turn at its finest. Jade really leaning into the Storm look, the Storm feeling, the Storm approach. I would be surprised if the next X-Men movie they try to cast her as Storm. I would love that. That would be cool.
Ooh, don't tell me that, bro. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
And that would be cool, bro. It really would. Yeah, that match was great. It was amazing, bro. And that powerbomb, man, I lost my shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. She had her on her back, threw up, turned around, bam. I'm like, oh, I ain't even seen the men do that one yet. Hey, Jada, amazing competitor. That girl right there. She an athlete. She an athlete.
What I tell you, bro?
Yeah.
What I tell you, bro? What I tell you?
Hey,
back up off Jade.
Hey,
she knows.
She an athlete, bro. She an athlete. I give flowers.
I'm glad that they actually gave her first WrestleMania moment and her first W. I'm glad.
Yeah. Hey, all I'm saying is the other company messed up. The other company messed up. They shouldn't have let that one go, bro. They shouldn't have let that one go.
Oh, man.
They messed up on that. But great match. Naomi, Jade pulled off the victory. Not the end of the story, but it was a good victory. I think this is just the first corner in this long book that we're about to write out with this one. Yeah, almost positive. That was that. Yeah, probably. Most likely. I'm 100% sure. So after that match, was
we skipping your favorite people?
Oh no, we're not skipping it.
Day.
Yeah, my boy. The New Day. And you got a thank God for the New Day.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm proud of. I'm glad they won. Like I told you last week, that this needed to happen.
Yeah,
because now we are in a historical point in WWE where we literally have two different black teams of men that are WWE Tag Team Champions. Like, you can't stop it. If you think about it, throughout this whole weekend, there were some historical moments. It really was.
You kind of like this New Day? Yeah, same. It had to happen.
The theme.
For
the New Day.
Fire. And boy, and it came out in the Dragon Ball Great 8 like suits, bro. Boy.
I heard someone say that your boy Xavier was out there had the Beyonce hairstyle.
Bro, AJ was saying that, bro. He said, bro, why they got him out here looking like Fantasia, bro? I was like, not Fantasia, man. Bro. He was out there looking like Fantasia, bro. Oh man. But the New Day, they did the thing. It had to happen, bro. They wasn't doing anything with the War Rays. And I like the War Rays. They were cool. For Big Man, one, I don't ever want to see Big Man doing moonsaults like that, because that man almost took his neck off. But also, again, what the hell they feeding the Big Man in the back? Because why all the big men doing moonsaults, cartwheels, and flips over the rope and stuff? I don't get it. Fucking Ivar. We got Eivor as well. He was doing crazy stuff. Then we got Jacob doing flips and backflips and stuff. Boy, yeah. And Gunter was off the top rope. I'm like, yo, what we doing here, bro? Why are the big man doing high flying stuff, bro? If I see Braun Strowman doing a moonsault, bro, I'ma lose my shit, bro.
No. If you see Braun doing the 450 splash off the top rope, then you should be worried.
Bro,
You should be worried.
If Braun Strowman do a 450, I'm turning off TV because obviously I'm watching WWE 2K. There's no way in hell that big man is doing a 450. That is crazy work.
Hey, did you see what your boys did? Try to take out the War Raiders though. What they targeted?
Yeah,
They know that both of them had
and
something
going on with
the
their
neck
neck.
problem.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna lie. If I know that this is a point for them, I would do the same thing.
In your personal opinion, the gimmick they had before had long since gone stale. Yeah, but it went stale because they lost E. I think that's exactly why. It wore out because E, and you can look at and see that he was the biggest pusher of the positivity. Even though it seemed like it was supposed to be Kofi. It was E. E was the glue. E was the big part of the New Day. Without E, that gimmick really held no stake in the ground. You blame Dwayne The Rock Johnson always come back for a brief time, changing all the plans. The story that he created, not being there for the climax of WrestleMania. Yeah, but see, Alex, what it is there's a bigger thing brewing. He's not going to be there because they're building this great story. So what we theorize right now, there's a story going on with Cody, and there's also a story going on with Roman. Mm-hmm. The Rock is taken away from both. He's the wise man. He's taking that from Cody. He's taking that for Roman. The title, he took that from Cody. Now he's gonna take the Ula Follow from Roman, and he's gonna leave both of them with nothing. And he's gonna have nothing. Everything. It's kind of building up to the ultimate fight between him and Roman. That's kind of how they're building it right now. And you can kind of slowly see the pieces of them just kind of drip feeding you those stuff and taking away. And when it happens, you can be like, man, somebody told me this before. So just keep an eye out for that. It's going to be something major. You won't be mad at the final result. I know how some people feel like about The Rock and feel like he changed up the plan and all that stuff. But as he said at the press conference, it's the long game. It's a very long game. This bloodline thing is a long game. It's not meant to be wrapped up at WrestleMania. I think this bloodline thing goes over the next couple of years, to be honest. If I'm being 100% honest with you, it feels like it's going to go over the next couple of years. Slowly but surely. As they keep bringing more bloodline members in, more people to the family, it's going to do different things with that. But I definitely feel you on that, for sure. I wanted to see him here, but at the end, I understand why he didn't come out. Because I was expecting surely to hear, if you smell, and I was like, but we got Fiend. So I was like, okay, Travis Scott coming out.
Think about it. Even though you say he wasn't there, his presence still was there because he brought out his goon.
The Jay and Naomi story definitely ain't over. It's about to include Bianca as well. They wanted to let Bianca finish her stuff, but yeah, she's about to be a big part of that as well. And I see this being a triple threat match at a major PLE. If not SummerSlam, then it goes all the way to Mania. That's big money. It's gonna be big money. Jay versus Bianca versus Naomi. I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for it. Man wrestler 6'11", 320, moves like a panther. Does shooting star splash. Bro, man. I always say Jacob ain't human. He ain't. That man's not human. Nowhere close. It's crazy work. But is my stuff on Ultra? No, it's on no my latency. Okay, it's like it's slightly delayed, but you know, we good. But yeah, so the New Day pulling it off. Great win. Shakes up the tag team division. They set record. They make history. And it's all good. So just remember, thank God for the New Day. I love it. I love it, bro. That's my boys. So then we get to the US. The US title. Man.
Oof.
So that was the one that was kind of
Like-
up in the air for me. Like I knew Jacob was gonna win, but it was a stipulation to Jacob winning. Jacob would have lost had Solo got involved. When I saw Solo come out with Jacob in the entrance, I said, Jacob got this. This is Jacob's title from this point on. You remember wrestling with Jacob's attitude? Hey, man, look, Jacob's a creative character as well, bro. That man ain't real. Ain't nobody that big, moving that fast, that agile, jumping that far, doing all that. Created character. Like it's almost like in creation, they moved all his stats to 99. And it was like, damn, we supposed to do that? Shit, I don't know, just submit it. Like that's Jacob. Man, that man, he brought the fight to LA. First, yes. I want to give LA Knight his flowers. That man pulled up in a Mozzie, bro. That was gas. When he pulled up in that Mozzie, I was like, "Oh, is that the Mozzie, bro?" And then the door opened.
We couldn't get that.
Man,
we couldn't get that one.
Yeah, we couldn't get that. Nah, that was fresh. But hey, that BFT. Let's talk about it. That BFT out of nowhere. Let's talk about it. What the hell was that? What the hell was that, bro?
I don't think Jacob fully understood what happened after it happened. You know what I was hoping would have happened, TJ?
Yeah.
After he got hit, I thought he was finna do the shakes. I thought he was gonna do the shake.
Stand back up and do the shakes, yeah.
I thought he was gonna do it. So I was like, start shaking. And then LA Knight looked at him like, what?
Man, if he would did that, I would have lost my shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was crazy. But yeah, so LA Knight hit that BFT, and then next thing you know, the boy Jacob doing that moonsault, not once but twice. He made sure that, hey man, you ain't kicking out of this. Roman's contract's up at the main 42. So since we'll go up to 45. Bet you everything we're getting. Yeah, I think after Roman stuff, he probably gonna go off into acting. I think that's kind of what he wants to do. Of course, I'm cherishing everything we getting from that. All respect to my OTC. One's in there. All respect to my OTC. This story was great. That man is great. He's shown it all the time. So yeah, we're gonna take in the moments and we're gonna see how this turns out. In this whole feud with The Rock. Because I think The Rock has like 2 more matches on his contract as well. So we for sure gonna get a Mania match between those two. And we might get one at War Games. That's kind of how I see it. I feel like they're gonna have to build up his bloodline versus The Rock's bloodline, and they're gonna duke it out at War Games.
Yep.
That's kind of how I see it. Anyway. But yeah, Dubs, I knew Jacob was gonna win that match. Those two moonsaults kind of just. I think he was done after the first one, but he did that second one just to make sure. Put a stamp on it.
Just say, hey, you dead?
Let me kill you
He
again.
didn't make sure he's dead.
You dead? I'm gonna kill you again. But Small Werewolf pull out the victory. New U.S. champion. Overall good match. Jacob, phenomenal athlete, phenomenal champion now. I look forward to seeing what they do with the U.S. Championship. I almost have a feeling that it's going to end up being him versus Solo at some point. I think that's what it's going to build up to be. So let's see how that turns out. I think ultimately, if they have to choose a side, he's probably going to choose a side with Roman. So. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's gonna end up being him and Solo at some point. That's exactly what I'm getting at. Solo is probably gonna be the main reason why he loses that championship. Either he's gonna be the one to try to take it from him, or he's gonna cause him to lose it. So, keep an eye on that one. Then that's gonna be fire. Then after that one, we get the match of the match of the day that almost certainly pissed off a whole community. Like, I'm almost certain the luchador community got pissed off with Rey Fenix and El Grande Americano. I'm pretty sure the whole luchador community was pissed off at that. I was pissed off at that. Rey Fenix got his debut at Mania, which was probably sooner than they wanted to, but they had to fill it in the blank, so I get it. And because he's like a true luchador, not saying Rey is not a true luchador, but Rey Fenix literally comes from just the pure luchador background. Most of his wrestling has been done in the luchador world. I felt like they respected that for him not to take off El Grande Americano's mask. I feel like they would be okay with Rey doing it just because Rey's been wrestling for so long. It's almost like we not going to say that's disrespectful that you did that because you're Rey Mysterio. So, man, Rey Fenix, he really was doing his thing. It's when he went for that kick that was like, oh, you should have did that. You should have did that. My man's grabbed his ankle, and I grabbed my ankle afterwards. I was like, oof. Yeah, I felt that one. That metal plate, and then that headbutts. Like, I don't know what the ref kind of like looked at him after he did that headbutt when Rey Fenix went for that leap. And the ref like looked at him like what the hell was that? And El Grande was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, man, that man headbutted him and he was out cold. When have you ever seen somebody get headbutted and take a nap, bro? Like, that man got something in his head, bro.
He definitely was asleep.
Yeah. Mind you of the Hogan, did the crap for the early 2000s with the Mr. America gimmick. Didn't like it then either. Yeah.
It's too loud.
That match, like, I was upset with the outcome because, I mean, the El Grande Americano gig, like, I get it's almost like a meme now. It's just like, what y'all talking about? That's not Chad Gable. That's El Grande Americano. It's a meme at this point. And I'm here for the meme. Fine, whatever. We could do it. But it's almost as if they saying Chad Gable was only good as his other persona. Why Chad Gable ain't getting this kind of push? Why y'all gotta give a push to his luchador side? Kind of messed up. But hey, the unmasking is coming soon. I feel it. I feel like Rey gonna unmask him probably at Backlash. that'd be the best time, depending on how severe his injuries are. I feel like they're gonna let him unmask him at Backlash. So it's all right. We're gonna get justice for the Luchador fans. But El Grande Americano pull out the victory against Ray Phoenix. Good debut for Ray Phoenix though. I'm sorry it ended in a loss, but hey, bro,
Yeah.
always next year. Always next year. You gonna bounce back, and your brother gonna bounce back as well. And y'all do y'all damn thing. And hopefully we there to see it in person.
Yes. Yes.
At this point, you ready to see Shorty G gimmick? Yeah, bro. Hey, bring back Shorty G, bro. Hey, look, we got to hashtag it. Bring back Shorty G. Man. But all right, so after that match, went on to Tiffy time and the Queen, Charlotte Flair. Now, Tiffy's entrance, that was cool. The whole Barbie setup.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought she was to the left.
Cool.
I thought she was the Barbie to the left. I did.
It almost looked like it. Really?
Man.
Hashtag bring back Shorty G. Yeah, bro. We're gonna get that trending, bro. We're gonna get that trending. Bring back Shorty G. But yeah, so both the entrances, well, that were good. I like that Charlotte pulled up in the Rolls. It's fitting for a queen. Pull up in the Rolls Royce. That match had a lot of bumps. Like Charlotte messed up her knee brace and probably messed up her knee. Like actually messed up her knee. Tiffy got her teeth messed up, bleeding, busted lip, forehead messed up.
For the tooth, that came because of, remember she tried to do the prettiest moonsault.
Yeah.
And then that's when Charlotte put up the knees. Her
yeah.
tooth hit the knee brace.
Man.
That's why after she got done, Charlotte literally had to fix the knee brace, but she was really getting blood off of it.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah, yeah.
That match was full of bumps, bro. Like Tiffy tough. I'll give her that. She is a tough competitor. She really stuck out that fight. Charlotte gave her all. I knew she wasn't meant to win. I had Tiffy winning the whole time. I think this was just meant to show that Tiffany Stratton ain't a slouch. She's really like that. And people need to respect her as a champion. So that's all cool. Tiffany Stratton pulled out the victory. Show why she is no longer Charlotte's time, it's Tiffy time. Like say when y'all look at y'all watches, no, it's Tiffy time. It ain't 12 or 1 p.m. for some of y'all. I mean 1 a.m. for some of y'all, it's Tiffy time. So yeah. Hello. Yeah, so it's on to the main event.
Ooh, Lord.
Boy. First, I want to say to my boy, Seth freaking Rollins. Drip God. Yeah. My man's came out with the all black fit. Flamethrower. Waving flamethrower around. Burn it all down. Lights go off. I'm like, the hell they got going on? I say, is my peacock messing up? What's going on here? Lights come back on. My man, I started white, like an angel, like a god. I'm like, oh, look at my boy, bro. Look at Seth freaking Rollins, bro, and the crowd singing his melody too. Boy, it was perfect. That was a fitting entrance, but that almost gives me like Shawn Michaels, his last WrestleMania. That I almost gave him that vibe. Like, man. He walking down like that. Then the OCC. It's odd to see him without his wise man walking out. Like, I think he was like taking in the moment. But he was like, really like, I'm really here by myself. Like, Where is my people? Crazy. Ruin it. Hope he does in a real way. Not fake storyline. Otherwise, what's the point? Just let it go up. It was Silver's Net again. Championship run. I think it's John won because not just because he's 17. When he said he's gonna ruin it, he is taking that title away. Like that's the last time we saw that version of the title. He's either gonna bring back the spinning title, or he's gonna design a whole new one. Either way, I will be locked in the Raw tomorrow because we're gonna see something new.
Yes. We're going to see chaos tomorrow because that's what Adam Pearce loves, and there will be chaos on Monday Night Raw.
Very cool. Resting apart. Hey, I'm with you. Hey, look, big John Cena fan here. Hey, this the old shirt. I was trying to get the last real champion shirt, but they were sold out when I was trying to order it. But yeah, trust me, I was here for it. I'm Cena fan right here all day, every day. John Cena C Nation, you can't see me, or I can see him now. Like you can see me now. I can see him. That's my champion. 17 times. I love it. I'm wanting to see what they do with this story with him for sure. I feel like that's gonna be golden. Yeah, what was the Triple Threat? So OTC coming out by itself. Different. We're not used to seeing that. Then they showed the promo for CM Punk, and I was like, "Hey, that's nice. It's his first Mania. They're gonna feed into the crowd loving Punk. It's great that he's getting this love and all of that stuff." And then Living Color came out and played, and that was great. That's all I was calling for. If they didn't have Living Color actually playing it live, I probably would have been upset. I'm not gonna lie. That's a perfect opportunity. Who do Thrones him? Who's the part of the outside user Roman self, Cody himself? John Cena's going through a gauntlet. He's gonna go through all the people he's supposed to fight on his farewell tour. All the big names. Randy. Punk. Seth, probably not. I think Seth is gonna be on his side. I think he's a part of John's story going forward. So don't be surprised if you see the wise man and Seth pop up on John Cena's side. I think we get a Styles match. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if we got a Roman match against him as well. He's truly gonna go through the gauntlet of everybody that you want to see him fight on the farewell tour on his way out. He is gonna fight them. Who they give the title to is kind of still up in the air. They might let Cody come back and ultimately take it back, but he's not gonna be able to do it as the Cody he is now. They're gonna make him go to a different side of himself to take that back from John. I think that's how that ends. He pulls out Dark Side Cody. Cody who doesn't have to play by the rules to win, and that's how he pulls it off. Stamp it. That's how it works. So triple threat match had everything. I'm talking about finishers. People got thrown on top of Dirty Doms in the crowd. The prime bottle got thrown. Boy, you know how long I've been asking for a prime bottle to be thrown to somebody? I loved it. When Roman picked up that prime bottle and chunked it at itself, I was like, yes, got it. We finally got
Do we even like prime?
We don't. But
we don't like prime.
We don't. But I want to see somebody get hit with the prime bottle. That's what I want. Hey, look, I do it on WWE 2K. I want to see somebody do it in real life. That's what I was here for. Then we missed the all-time classic WrestleMania the tag team TLC. Yeah, yeah. I think it was supposed to make Mania, but the whole thing with what's the name? Tommaso Ciampa messing up his chin, having to shave his
Yeah.
beard and all that stuff. I think that's what forced it to go to SmackDown. So they were taking like the safety precaution. I think that would have been that would probably been the amazing moment, WrestleMania moment. If we would got that a TLC at Mania is crazy work. That would have been cool. I wanted to see that. I was here for that. I'm gonna say we got robbed of it, but all I'm gonna say is SmackDown better be great. It's gonna be here in my town. I want to go. I'm trying to make an impulse decision to go, but we'll see. If I go live, I'll let y'all know. But we'll see how that turn out. I want to be there for that. That TLC match is gonna be fire. Yeah, so we had prime ball being thrown, a lot of finishers. I'm talking about pedigrees, curb stomps, GTS, Superman punch, spears, lots of spears.
Everything.
Everything. That match was marvelous. And then just the turn in the end. When not even really in the end, when Seth went to Roman and was like, see him? Like, we gotta take care of him. Me and you, we gotta work together. We gotta get rid of him. He's the problem. We gotta take him out. We can't do this. We can't let him just keep doing his thing. And then Roman was like, pick him up. I was like, okay, we get some shield action. And then he was like, I thought he going, I might slap the hell out of Seth. Put CM Punk through an unbreakable table. Boy, Pat McAfee's like, I didn't even know those tables broke. That was a moment for me. I didn't even know those tables could break. And then put Seth through the other one. Man, marvelous, bro. That was great. That was a great moment right there. Moving forward, you want Montez on the solo run. Bianca by his side to could have a major Hemsley McMahon vibe. Love to see it. Yeah, I can see that at some point. I don't think that'll be anytime soon because the tag team division actually is popping. Like SmackDown's tag team division is the most interesting. They want Raw to be on that same point. So I don't see them breaking up any tag teams right now. I see them trying to add more to Raw to make that tag team division as interesting as well. That's why they took the titles from the War Raiders, not because they weren't interesting, but because what else could they do? The New Day makes that title interesting because people don't like them because the heel turn. And they're going to make it fun to watch and see what they do. Like I was saying earlier in the stream, I feel like they're going to call up Fraxium from NXT, and that makes Raw's tag team division that much more better. That's going to make that stuff different. But I would love to see a Montez and Bianca like story like that. It's just not going to work right now because they're going to put Bianca and Jade and Naomi in a story that's probably going to span all the way to next year's Mania if it doesn't end at SummerSlam. But definitely good stable. I would see that. That'd be cool. But yeah, so back to the triple threat match. We got to the moments where pedigrees were hit, GTSs were hit, spears were hit, everybody laid out. Paul Heyman grabs chair. He has a decision. His best friend, OTC. Best friend, Tribal Chief. Best friend, Tribal Chief. He chooses best friend. Gets in the ring. When he got in the ring, I said, something's fishy here. And as soon as CM Punk raised that chair up, low blow. I'm like, ooh, yeah, right in the kisser. I knew that was gonna happen. And then Roman Reigns smiling and laughing, like, yeah, I knew he wasn't gonna side against me. This is my tribal chief. I mean, this is my wise man. Who are you? You weren't even here. And I was doing my damn thing. So he takes a chair, beats him, and then Paul Heyman looks at himself and is like, my tribal chief, my tribal chief, my tribal chief. Look right there. My tribal chief, right there. This is your opportunity. Get him back like he did you. Hit him in the back with the chair like he did you all those years ago. And Roman was like, yeah, you right. You right. I can get my get back right here, right now. And then I can see the look on Paul Heyman's face. He said, boo, boy, soon you take your eye off the ball, I'm going to catch your ass too. And boy, did he call him. He called him real good. And I was like, I knew it. I told you that he was going to choose Seth Rollins because it was the smart move. It was a smart move.
It was. It was wild card. And you called it.
Yeah.
I didn't see it, but I give you props because that's the only one that we haven't really seen with fucking Paul like that.
Does the nostalgia of my feelings for Cena's title win last past Backlash? Of course. I'm a true Cena fan. I was a Cena fan all for most of my life. I'm talking about Ruthless Aggression days, Dr. Thugonomics, Hustle, Loyalty, Respect, even through now. I want to see where the story goes. I want to see what he does with the title. I want to see how he changes wrestling. Because he said, I'm going to ruin wrestling. I want to see how he does it. What is he meaning by he's going to ruin wrestling? Is he going to ruin it for the casual fan? Is he going to ruin it for the fan, the longtime fan of his? Is he going to ruin it for everybody who he did not like, or the people he felt like only cheered for him because he was doing things they wanted him to do? Like, who is he going to ruin it for? He can't ruin it for me. I'm here for it. Whatever my GOAT says he gonna do, I'm here for it. He can say, I'm breaking the title in half. There won't be no more WWE champion. I'm like, well, shit, I guess we ain't got no more WWE champion. Well, hey, I guess everybody going for the world championship now. Hey, my GOAT said it, bro.
All eyes on Jay.
All eyes on Jay. It was like, damn, main event. You really the main event now. You own the championship. So, hey, it's cool. But like I said, I'm here for it. I want to see what happens with it. It's going to be a fun watch. But, yeah, so that triple threat. Heel turn for, well, do we even consider this a heel turn for Seth? Because the crowd was still cheering. Even when he hit Roman Reigns with the curb stomp, the crowd was still cheering. So, is this truly a heel turn? Or is this just Paul Heyman choosing the correct side? Time will tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that story got The Rock's hands written all over it. That has The Rock written all over it. And that thing with the two phones. that made sense. Whenever my boy Dubs posted that, it's crazy, Dubs, because you posted that. I was thinking of that last night after the WrestleMania. I was like, ooh, those two phones. Yeah, I was always wondering. I'm like, why he got two phones? If he just talking to the OTC, why did he need two phones? Who else he talking to? Who else he answering to? Who that on your phone there, Mr. Heyman?
The real tribal chief.
The real tribal chief, yeah.
The Rock.
Yeah. Man.
It's about to be fun.
This story about to be fun. It's going to be a fun watch. This is going to be a fun watch. I'm not missing no weeks. I'm watching every single moment. And I advise y'all do too, bro. Y'all, this is about to be pink cinema. Pink cinema. But that wrapped up night 2.
Night 1.
I mean, night 1. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
So we getting to night 2. That wrapped up night 1.
Yes.
Night 1, man, banger. I just only knew that night 2 was gonna be even more fire.
Yes.
So a similar one on Threads. But it was a photo of Heyman, a billboard behind them showing The Rock. I mean, hey, look, WWE. I like the way WWE tells stories because they tell stories in so many different ways. It's so great how they tell stories. So they tell stories with promos, they tell stories with matches, they tell stories with attire, they tell stories with little background hints, they tell stories with commentary, they tell stories with the cameras, they tell stories in so many different ways. That is what I love about WWE so much, is that it's so many different ways to tell a story. It's just, how are you gonna look at what they're giving you as a story? How are they going to tell you that John Cena is going to be the 17-time champion? How are they going to tell you that Naomi pushed Jade into that car? How are they going to tell you that Rhea Ripley is going to be interrupted by Bianca in some way? It's so many different ways they can tell you how they're going to make these stories go. It's up to us as fans to kind of see it. But the WWE literally lays out the groundwork for us ahead of time. And some of us are good at taking educated guesses. Some of us just want to live in the moment and see how it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Me and John should literally just be working for writing because we just kind of spoil everything for ourselves. It's like when it happens, we're like, damn, we sure did say that, didn't we? It's like...
we could be rich living in a mansion right now.
Man, I'm telling you, if I would have went to Vegas, I would be rich. I would have lots of money. Me and John would have lots of money because we literally called all that, including that the main event of night 1. I called it. I called it exactly how it was gonna happen. I said Paul Heyman's gonna side with Seth, and he's gonna be the reason he wins.
You wanna know how I felt when that happened? When I told you I was on my way to work, right?
Yeah.
This is what happened when I saw that happen. Bro.
Yeah.
I didn't even expect it, and that's why it's always nice to expect the unexpected. We say that so much on this podcast. We say it so much.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm glad it happened for Seth because look what happened to him last year. He lost everything himself.
Lost everything, including his career for a little bit. He was
just for Cody.
Just for Cody.
Just for Cody. And now he did the same thing John Cena did. Sold his soul to corporate Rock. Literally what happened.
And now he's gonna be on his way, probably getting some championship gold as well. I wouldn't be surprised if he ended up in the match with Jay. The Rock probably gonna go to Jay and say, "Hey, you family, I love you. I'm proud of you. Whose side you on?" And if Jay say, "No, you." Hey. He might go take him to the ring or two like Roman, bro. But hey, only time will tell for Jay.
Yes.
So on tonight, we start off with the triple threat. Io Sky, Bianca, Bloody Ripley. Entrance is fire. I think Io kind of had the most basic out of all of them. Not calling Io basic, but she didn't really. It's like she wanted to do anything flashy. I like Bianca got her stepdaughter involved in her entrance and all that stuff, but I really liked her attire, and it's fire for Bianca that she makes all her attire herself. So everything we saw was stuff she made. That's fire. So to be multi-talented like that, I really respect that kind of art. And then Rhea Ripley's like mask that she came out with, that was cool. I like that. That was They gave me almost like Dark Souls like vibe in the way.
And the thing that I like about Io
she
is
did.
that
Bianca definitely had
she made sure that
attire.
nobody that nobody in that match overlooked her. Like I said,
Yeah.
y'all gotta stop overlooking EO because the people that you overlook could be the very dangerous person in that ring with you.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we all knew it was gonna be powerhouse versus powerhouse. That's what everybody thought the match was gonna be the whole time, was the big money match, Bianca, Rhea.
Mhm.
And then it's almost like also the people with like, and who's the other person in the match with them? And EO say, y'all not gonna keep disrespecting me. I'm the champion for a reason. And she showed it tonight. But I loved every delivery of every move. Bianca, that girl's an athlete. She gotta get her flowers. She did her thing. I hate that she lost her streak. I kind of wanted her to be undefeated at WrestleMania because I feel like giving someone her magnitude that type of status would have been cool for her legacy. I mean, she is the EST, and I feel like she's eventually gonna go down as one of the greatest women wrestlers of all time. It's only fitting for her character in general, EST. So making her the greatest would have been cool, but you hope Bianca leans into the booze and sees a vicious unapologetic EST. Yeah, she kind of shows signs of that on Raw. When people start booing her, she's like, yeah, I hear y'all, but I don't care because I'm the greatest.
Yep.
I'm the fastest. I'm the strongest. I am the best, and you can't spell WrestleMania without EST. Like, so she already starting to lean into it. So people booing her and not backing her, all that stuff. She already tuned it out. She's like, I ain't worried about y'all. I got aspirations on my mind. Championship goal. Because when you're the bestest in her state, you got to hold the top spot. And the top spot is championship goal. I hate she can get it done tonight, but I don't think this is the last time we see her go for the title. But she's about to get in this feud with Naomi, Jade, and it's going to be something, like I said, that probably spans to either SummerSlam, WrestleMania. If it's WrestleMania, cool. If it's SummerSlam, cool. I want to see Bianca in another title match at some point. I hope they don't immediately try to give EO another match with Rhea off rip, because I feel like then they're just forcing Rhea on us. I like Rhea. She's a wonderful competitor. She's great. A great women's wrestler herself, and she's gonna be one of the greatest women wrestlers. I don't want them to force her into the spotlight all the time, because that's gonna make people dislike her. Yeah, it's cheers now, but how many times do you force into his boos? They did the same thing with Roman Reigns. Vince forced us to see Roman Reigns, and people hated it. They don't need to do the same thing with Rhea, because she is great, and I want to see her do great things. Does Jay become champion, and does by beefing Bianca? Jay's gonna definitely be champion, 100%. Jay's gonna be champion. There's no way in hell she doesn't become champion. How soon is the question, because with them adding 2 more titles into the women's division, that leads up to what she can go for. Because automatically we would say, oh, she's going to be world champion, but she could be U.S. champion. She could be Intercontinental champion. Hell, she could be tag team champion again. Like, she's going to be a champion. How soon is really the question. Beefing with Bianca, I feel like while they're beefing, she won't be champion, just purely because if Bianca leans into that mode where if I can't have gold, none of y'all can, with the other 2 that she's beefing with, then I feel like neither one of them are going to let the other one be more successful than them until their story ends. Yeah. So But yeah, I would love to see Jade as champion. That would be great. She deserve it. She's a hell of a competitor. Her match, well, like I said, that was a great showing for her first Mania. Anybody didn't like that can't be a true fan of wrestling. That woman did her damn thing. Yeah.
Or Jade.
Yeah.
And that's my wife. Now that coming from her husband.
That is crazy work. The Anna turn around, look at you, and throw something at you.
Actually, she I only said because she's in the living room. So
that's funny.
So you gotta be careful.
Yeah, but big win for EO. Big respects to the Genius of the Sky. She got her WrestleMania moment. I'm proud of her for that one. Going to see big things from her. I just hope they don't let this win go by the wayside. Just like, okay, she got her WrestleMania moment. Now let's just let her sit on the side and we'll throw her somewhere whenever we feel like it. She needs an interesting story going with somebody. Someone that she can feud with. Maybe she feuds with Asuka when she comes back. Maybe Asuka feels like she needs to be the champion. Maybe she needs to be the top of Damage Control again, running things, and maybe that's a feud for them. I don't know how soon Asuka come back. I think she, out of all the injured people, I think she's the one who comes back the soonest. But we see how that goes. Backlash could be anything. Is there anyone you should performance tonight? Logan Paul belongs in WWE. Oh no, yeah, now he's a wonderful competitor. That's what I'm saying. I'm not a Logan Paul fan, but I would never say that he doesn't belong. Like, he shows that he can hang with the best of them in the WWE. He showed he has a skill set. I had no doubts about his mic skills because, like I said, he's been a YouTuber like for a long time. So he has the mic skills, he has the athletic skills, he has the skills to compete, and he shows that he's really a showman in the WWE. He can deliver entertainment, like he's an entertainment marquee. So he definitely belongs. I would like to see them do more than just lean on the rich, so I'm great, so you should respect me because I'm rich and I'm great. I think they should put him in an interesting story where we don't know what the outcome could be. Somebody who he could feud with that would make him bring out the next level of Logan. Like maybe him and Ray Phoenix, or maybe him and Penta, or something like that. Just, somebody that he's not gonna be able to just, do some crazy punches and yeah, I win.
Yeah, like Omar.
You said Omar's.
Boy, that's a good one, man. Come on. Come on, dog.
Nah, dog. Nah. Nah.
Man.
It's being AJ solidify his a part of they drop him as soon as Business Side drops off. I don't see them dropping him. At this point, he is a vital part of the WWE. He's one of that major heels. He gets a reaction when he comes out. The crowd boos him. That's a reaction. Now, is it the reaction that superstars want to get? Nah, nobody wants to be booed, but he actually likes to be booed because it means that people watch him. That feeds into who he is as a entertainer. So with him beating AJ Styles, that showed that he can hang with a top competitor, because AJ Styles ain't no slouch. That's the phenomenal one. That nickname ain't just a nickname. That's a nickname he earned. That man is phenomenal in every way. He does things that most people are like, what the fuck? And at his age, he's still doing it at a high level. It's like he hadn't lost a step. It's like he is still flying around like he did all those years ago. So, yeah, that solidifies him. Yeah, he enjoys the boos because he even gets booed outside of WWE. Like he gets booed as a YouTuber. Like he's been getting booed as a YouTuber for years. Like not everybody likes him, but as they say in entertainment, views are views.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you boo me or you cheer me, you still watching me.
You're still getting paid.
Still getting paid. It's money either way. So I ain't messed up with it. I'm not Logan Paul fan, but I can respect his craft. His skill
I'm a
set.
fan.
Hey, look, his moveset is definitely winning me over, but I can't cheer for him against my phenomenal one though. I'm just like I'm a John Cena lifer fan. I am an AJ Styles lifer fan. I can't cheer against AJ Styles. I watched this man in TNA, so I watched Logan Paul on YouTube, but I wasn't like a lifer. I was just watching because he was on YouTube. But yeah. Oh yeah. That impulsive. I mean that's his Paul.
The move.
Yeah, pulverizing. I was like, impulsive. That's his podcast. So like, yeah, the pulverizer. That move, nice. Like hand around shoulder, flip him up, catch him, DDT. I'm like, oh, man, that is very smooth, and I think you have to be very on point to hit that. If you mess it up even a little bit, that move probably goes very sideways. So the fact that he delivered it now multiple times and it looks great every time he does it means he's perfected it. That's why I say he took to the business very well. So anybody who say he's not fitting in WWE just don't like him. No, his skill set can't be doubted at all. All right. So at the Eel Skies match, Sin City Street Fights. Man.
I'm not gonna lie. I had my doubts, but
future
Drew,
U.S. champion. Yeah, Jay. She probably get U.S. championship title. I think I say that's the one she stands first before she gets a world championship as well. And it's keep it protected. Finisher should be protected against not a fan of seeing multiple. Yeah. I'm not so messed up with the older finishes being used now because I think almost everybody and their mama and daddy used the super kick. Like almost everybody. I wouldn't be surprised if I see Nick Aldis hit somebody with a super kick, bro. That's how people use the super kick. We see a lot of razor edges. Like Rhea did one tonight, Damon did one tonight. And also Ethan Page does a razor's edge also, but he calls this the Eagle's edge, which for a name that's kind of clean. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, more moves need to be protected. But you can see which moves are protected. They don't just let everybody do everybody's move. Well, that's why we only see one person do this. Well, yeah, one person only does the stunner. I don't see two stunners. Only Seth does the pedigree outside of Triple H. That's because Triple H literally gave it to him when they took away the curb stomp. So we should see Blood doing that street fight. I was surprised they didn't. I was really surprised we didn't see Blood. I was really expecting it, to be honest. Better choice than Joe Hendry? Well, I think they don't want to take Nick Aldis out of the GM role. And they didn't want any of the new people they signed to just come to Mania just to lose.
Take a L.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, oh, we brought this person back to lose to Randy Orton. So the safest bet was to bring someone on that people know, but him losing doesn't really do anything for his WrestleMania career because he's not even with the company yet. So he's 0-1 at WrestleMania, but he's not in the WWE just yet. When he's in the WWE, I don't see Joe Hendry losing too much at Mania because he's instantly a crowd favorite. You saw everybody was waving arms from side to side while he was in there, so he got the pop. I wasn't mad at Joe Hendry being there, but it made sense not to just throw somebody else in the fire. So, but yeah, that street fight first, that Doom entrance, cool. I love it. I was like, all right, so we get another video game reference right here. Hey, these WWE sponsors, they going crazy with it. And then Damian Priest having the actual guitarist playing his entrance. That was cool. And it's like at the beginning, I felt like he was in a concert, man, throwing up the horns and like, yeah, like rock out. I'm like, man, you got a street fight. Hey, that man behind you that you've been pissing off for apparently for a year. Yeah, you might want to worry about him. But that match had a lot of stuff to it except blood. We got tables. We got the tables.
Oh, yeah. We definitely got tables.
Yeah, we got a lot of tables. Man, talking about a razor's edge through a table, and then Damian Priest trying to hit the old school and get pushed through the I saw it coming too. When he got on rope, I said, oh, he can get pushed right into those two tables. And boy, did he get shoved into those two tables. I was like, damn, that's crazy. Psychic, crazy work. The kill for me was that Claymore to that chair in the corner. Man.
Ooh.
That had to hurt. Ain't no way in hell that was fake. Anyway,
I forgot that chair was in that corner. I forgot.
Shit, I didn't. I was paying attention to everywhere they play stuff. Cause it's almost like a thing in WWE. When the wrestler sets up something and they don't use it immediately, it gets used on them. It's almost a thing at this point. Should have stacked them. I thought they were going to. When he opened both of them, I thought he was going to stack it. I wouldn't have been mad at a stack. I wouldn't have been mad at Inferno taking signs to ECW. I would have been mad at either one of those. But I guess they are working more in the side of safety because I think there was a big accident that happened last time table was stacked. So that's probably why they was like, we're just going to play it safe and just do it normal. The sell after the Claymore was amazing. Yeah, bro, I thought he died almost. I was like, oof. Hey, somebody get a doctor, bro. He's definitely out of there. There's no way in hell he's good after that. But hey, man, that was a wonderful match. I knew Drew was gonna win because he took so many L's last year in big matches. That's almost like they're about to give him a revenge tour of his own. I wouldn't be surprised after he knocked off Damian that he gets a match against Punk at some point and gets his revenge on Punk as well. Because Punk is kind of distracted with his whole thing with seeing with Paul Heyman and stuff. So somewhere down the line, they probably gonna tango again, and he gonna get his revenge on him as well. Match after that. Which was
Dirty.
Oh yeah, that was Fatal 4.
Yeah.
Man. Penta. Dirty Dom. We got Shiesty Finn. which I was asking for. I said, "Hey,
Man.
bro, we didn't get shiesty Finn. I was be mad. I'm telling you, man. My boy Finn came out with the shiesty, and then the unpredictable badass bomb breaker. That match, I mean, as soon as the bell rung, bomb breaker straight for Dirty
Went
Dom.
straight for Dom. Dom got up out of there, boy.
Dom became a face tonight. Yeah, he's actually been slowly becoming a face over these last couple weeks. People have been cheering him like a lot. And I wouldn't be surprised if that plays into the story. Like if the Judgment Day breaks up because of him becoming the heel. I mean, becoming the face and people cheering him and all that. Or they split and he has, I don't know, Carlito on his side and Finn goes off on his own, becomes Demon Finn again. That's what we're rooting for. We want Demon Finn back. So, yeah, that pop was undeniable. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
When they saw him in that moment to go for that first 619 on Finn, that crowd erupted. I was like, this is Dirty Dom, right? This is not Rey Mysterio in disguise, right? Y'all know this is
Dominic.
This is a Mysterio, but it's not that Mysterio. Y'all know that, right? we all cheering for him. All right, cool. Judgment Day break up tomorrow on Raw. Yeah, I can see that.
Yes. Yes.
It breaks up, or Finn gets kicked out, or Dom gets kicked out because he's the favorite now. Either way, Finn's gonna be pissed tomorrow. So
either way. I think either way, Liv is gonna be more pissed because say, why you didn't come out there, Daddy Dom? Like that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
And he'll say, I was out here eating these nuggies, mommy. I was with him with the nuggies, dog. I was with him, bro. We was chilling.
Man. Does he have the ability to be a convincing face at such an amazing heel run? He's gonna have to figure it out. I think it's probably gonna take some time to get adjust to, because it's easier being a heel than the face. Heels don't have rules. Faces have rules. It's things he can't do as a face that he can do as a heel. So if he is going to lean into the face role, he's going to have to essentially become his dad. The thing that he was not wanting to do. He could take that route, or he could take the face of Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero was technically a face, but he did heel stuff, so that might be more his way. I don't think he may go full face. He's probably going to be faced with heel mentality. Lie, cheat, steal. I wouldn't be mad at Lie, cheat, steal coming back. Yeah. It's one of those things where you're a heel so long and people hate you so much they like to hate you. So it's almost like they're cheering him because they liked booing him for so long. I ain't mad at it. Man, pull it out.
I ain't.
But
Being
man,
in the doggone prison cell do it to you like that, dog.
Yeah. But man, that spear though. Hey, Carlito. Hey, y'all saw that dead body on live stream, bro? Did we all see that dead body? That man Carlito ain't no more, bro. I'm looking forward to for what they having funeral tomorrow in Vegas, but I'm gonna try to show up and pay my respect. Ain't no way in hell that man's still living.
It's gonna be a closed casket because that man was not moving.
Definitely well deserved win for them. Not well deserved spear for Carlito, but hey, wrong place, wrong time, Chief. Man. Hey, so y'all going to the funeral? Hey, Hey, Epic, make sure you bring your flower for Carlito. We're gonna say our speeches over his casket. He, he was trying to be cool, but I guess it ain't cool to go through a table, especially like that. My man, he got put through a table. He got horizontally speared. Damn, Carlito went through the ringer these last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Hey, that man gonna put his
He
2 weeks
cannot catch
notice
a
in.
break.
That one was definitely a shot because before Jim Lee Penta to win. You said the flowers and the apple. Hey, my man. Pay your respects to the great mighty
Come and said
Carlito.
apple.
Flowers and the apple, hey, bro. Yeah, I didn't think it was Penta was gonna win. What I had liked to see it, of course. I mean, Penta's cool, bro. I love that walk. That's boy, that's so smooth, boy. That man
It's
about
that
that
pin walk right there.
smooth as water, bro. But I knew he wasn't gonna win, just simply the fact it's too soon.
Yeah.
It's just way too soon. He just got there, and I think they want to build his image in WWE a bit more before they hand him a title. Because people already in the back were upset that people were coming from AEW and getting titles almost immediately. Like Shayna Baszler was actually upset with Jade that she came over and got a tag team title like almost damn near immediately. So I think they're trying to do it differently so they can keep both sides happy. The talent still gets put in big spots, but build up his image, and then he gets a good push. He will probably be the one to take it off of Dom whenever they take the title from Dom. I can see that. Penta's most likely going to beat Dom whenever that reign comes to an end. But I would like to see them give Dom a push for a bit. I think that should be for a while, a good while. Should could sell merch. Yeah. I think with them breaking up PFC, that's where her push stopped. I was surprised to see her and Zoe in the gauntlet. I knew they weren't gonna win just because it seemed like they didn't have any pushability for them. They were more pushable when they had Sonya Deville. That's why them losing Sonya Deville kind of sucked. I hated that for them. Because it made that story interesting because Sonya was like she was like the devil's advocate for them. Like, hey, if y'all want something, y'all gotta get down and dirty and do it this way. And she showed them how to do it, and they're like, you know what? Damn, you're right. This shit's fine. Let's just take it. Let's just run shop over the whole Divas division and take what we want. And ain't not a damn thing people could do about it. So, I hope they either get paired up with somebody that gives them the ability to be pushed, or they bring Sonya Deville back, which they might do because I think they have it's like a 60 or 90-day window when they let somebody go before they bring them back.
Yeah, close to like 60.
Yeah. So I feel like we'll see her back, and they might continue that story because it's almost like they kept it off. They were feuding with Damage Control. They wrote Karsane off TV, and we just didn't see PFC no more, which is weird. But maybe they didn't feel like that story was good enough. I don't know. But yeah, she should do more, and she wants a bigger push. It's all about people working, and there's nothing they can't say that Jade was just given that title. Jade worked her ass off, and you can see it every time she comes out. So I don't agree with people in the back, but I'm also not one of the people in the back. I'm just a bartender watching the product. But yeah. But yeah. Moment silence for our boy Carlito.
R.I.P. to a real nigga.
R.I.P. to a real one, bro. That man dead. But Dom hitting the 619 on Braun. Then Finn, whenever he was about to go for that frog splash, Finn pushing him off. I said, ooh, here it comes. Then sling blades, the kick to the corner, coup de grace, 1, 2, frog splash, pins Finn. That's the part Finn's gonna be pissed about. He pinned Finn. He could have pinned Braun. He pinned Finn.
Mm-hmm.
Finn's gonna be livid about that. I thought we were fucking team. Yeah, it was poetic. And it was so great to me because you remember like when Finn was talking about people say this about you, people say that about you, and you can almost see it on his face like, I haven't heard nobody say nothing about me. And who the hell you been talking to? You've been saying this about me. It's all right. I got something for you. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, he called Dom a snake. Yeah, shit. Dom showed he was a snake. A snake in the grass. And boy, did he bite. he bit hard. I wasn't even mad at that finish. That crowd erupted when he won. That 1, 2, 3 was loud. And people loved it. So hey, good job, Dom. Dirty Dom. He's somewhere enjoying his nuggies. And I think he said an In-N-Out burger as well. Great. It was great. Great match. Next match, well, that was the Styles and the Jake Paul match. Yeah.
Yep, Logan. Yep.
I mean, not Jake. Ooh, boy, wrong Paul. Crazy. One of them Pauls. Jake Paul, Logan Paul, Paul Heyman. It was one of them. AJ Styles. Like I said earlier, he didn't lose because of carrying. He lost because of himself. Taking his eye off the ball. Never take your eye off the competition. As a veteran, he knows that. But he still allowed it to happen, which cost him the match. So anybody who says, oh, well, Karrion Kross cost him. I'm like, Karrion Kross didn't hit him. Karrion Kross just told you, hey, you need to use this to your advantage. Don't do it for me. Do it for us. We tired of him. Do it for us. AJ Styles like, nah, fuck you and get out of here. I got this. Cost him.
Yeah.
The no sell for the Styles Clash. Yeah, he reversed it. Like, I mean, he got like immediately hit it back. I wonder if they practiced that. I wonder if that was supposed to happen. Yeah, because normally a Styles Clash, you be out. But after he Styles Clash Logan, they were both laid out. So yeah, that no sell, I wonder if that was meant to happen that way, or if AJ was like, nah, you're not gonna hit me with my finisher, and I'm just gonna lay here and take it. I didn't have too much of a problem with it. I was just like, you got up mad quick after taking your own move. That's kind of crazy. It's almost like Seth getting hit with a curb stomp and then turn around and hit somebody with a curb stomp. It's like, didn't I just stomp your head to the ground like you do everybody else? You won matches like this. How did you just get up immediately? Yeah, it was like, how dare you use my move? I'm gonna show you how it's done. You gotta use my move on me in WrestleMania. Who the hell you think you are? I wanted to see a phenomenal forearm though. I'm not gonna lie. But Logan, he literally moved out of the way each time. Each time he was set up for, he moved out of the way. So, hey, he did his homework. He knew he was gonna try it. It just didn't work. So now I see that feud with AJ Styles and Karrion heating up. I wonder if we see signs of it tomorrow. Karrion is on Raw, right? I think he is. Is he on Raw? Maybe on SmackDown.
Gee. Who?
Karrion Kross.
SmackDown.
He's on SmackDown. He was on Raw though. That's how he was messing with AJ Styles. He was on Raw.
He was going between back and forth. Remember, he did that to Sammy as well.
Yeah, you're right. The buckshot lariat better. Paul of Hangman. Paul. Hey, the way he flips over the rope and just it's smooth. He does it smooth. I like his delivery of the buckshot lariat. So I give him that. He got that one. Hangman's is good, but I think Paul might deliver it just a little bit more smoother and with force. So, yeah, but good match. I believe this keeps that feud with Karrion and Styles going. I wonder what it does, and does he ultimately succeed? Because it seems like everybody except Sammy right now, Karrion is trying to get to, he has affected. So I wonder if Styles brings that side of him out. I want to see that. Sammy on the other side of AJ with Cross to play the Devil's and Backlash, maybe. Like I said, if Karrion successfully flips AJ Styles, we will see him in action very soon. We haven't seen evil side of AJ Styles pretty much since he took that title shot with Cody. That man used some dirty tactics, man. You beat me. It was amazing. I'm gonna retire. I want to go be a father and all that stuff. Hey, shake my hand. It just whooped Cody's ass, bro. I'm like, oh man, it's diabolical, bro. It's diabolical. I was like, I couldn't be mad at that. I was like, bro, I probably did the same thing. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, I'm gonna retire, bro. Hey, give me a hug. Bitch, it's like belly to belly, bro. It's crazy work. But hey, good match. Next we got blanking. After Styles.
After Styles, got the women's tag.
Yeah, women's tag team.
Mm-hmm.
I literally before the event, I called the man returning. We saw her at the Hall of Fame. Like it's almost like people were like, oh, well, Nikki Bella was there as well. So Nikki was like my second choice, but I saw what I deduced it to is Nikki's on the contract. So her being there, cool. Why is Becky Lynch here with Seth? And people was like, well, she's married to Seth. Becky is no longer on the contract unless it was like it went under the rug. Yeah, it wasn't a surprise. When you saw her at the Hall of Fame, yeah, you almost knew she was there. She was there for a reason.
Yeah.
Because no one else brought their significant others to that besides Cody. But I mean, Brandy is almost at all Cody's major events. So that wasn't a big surprise. But everybody else significant other they were there, they weren't there. So why was Becky there? And when that music hit and that room exploded, and I saw Liv Morgan's face like, shit.
Yeah, you know you fucked up, right?
Yeah, you know you fucked up. Yeah, you remember you was talking about you retired me? I'm about to whoop that ass. Both from Ireland, and she's a mental. Yeah, exactly. And it was also the fact that the last person she fought was Liv. Liv retired her. It only made sense. It's 3 reasons. 3 strikes. Yeah. Well, she was in, but Liv was out. And when she got to that ring, Liv tried to run, bro. And then Michael Cole over there, his messy ass. He's like, "Oh, you're scared? Are you scared? Oh, she's scared. No, I'm not. I'm like, oh, you scared?" I was like, "Boy, Michael Cole, you ain't shit, bro." Okay, we see how Sin's gonna ruin wrestling. Right, man. Look, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I want to see it. I want to see what he does. I think my theory, as a Cena fan, I think he brings back spinning title, or he changed that spot, the current title, into another version of the spinning title, just to piss people off, because he knows some people don't like the spinning title. So he's like, y'all don't like it, but it's the last time y'all seen this motherfucker, because this ain't gonna be no more. I'm taking this one home, but this one, I'm gonna leave this one with y'all.
This y'all new toy right here, y'all. What y'all want to do with it?
Yeah, he y'all toy. Have fun. Is this peak for Lara? I don't think it's peak Lara. Lara has amazing potential. As a competitor, I feel like a lot of people may get her flack. Just because the fact that people thought that she was carried by Bayley in that gauntlet. I'm like, no, I don't think she was carried by Bayley in that gauntlet. I feel like Bayley was meant to take the brunt of the work in the first place. I think that's how they wrote things. Lara has amazing potential. If y'all saw her in that Queen of the Ring match with Nia Jax, that girl did her damn thing. So I'm here for Lara. I'm a Lara fan. Lara 2 belts.
No, you said you weren't going.
What's next for Rhea? Well, I hope they don't try to force her onto the Women's World Championship. I hope they make her take a moment to kind of find herself and figure out why she can't beat Io, and then give her a chance later on down the road to go back for her gold. So I feel like Io holds that belt for a little bit, maybe gets in a feud with somebody else for a little while. Rhea figures herself out. I don't think they're gonna write off TV just yet. I think she's gonna probably go through the blender for a little bit and figure herself out, and then reclaim gold at some point. Maybe SummerSlam. Maybe.
Yeah.
It's kind of up in the air. It's, when they're in a story, it's kind of a weird flux unless you know that there's immediately a story that they can jump into. Like, I wouldn't be mad if Rhea fought with Charlotte for a little bit, because there was a little beef between them when it came to choose me for WrestleMania. So they can lean into that.
That was a good feud between them as well.
Liv, I think they got tired of seeing her go against Liv. So I don't know if they're gonna go back to Liv. She wouldn't be a bad choice, but I don't see her going back to Liv. And depending on what happens Tuesday with the tag team, she could fight Becky Lynch. Hey, we never know. I mean, we got dominant women in the women's division, so it's many. She has a field of women she could go for. I feel like there's gonna be people that get drafted up that she might have a clash with. The possibility endless. Down Rhea Knights with Rhea at the winner IC title. I wouldn't be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at that. I feel like a breakup between Liv and Dom is coming soon. Just because I feel like Judgment Day's probably gonna break down tomorrow. That boy, I know that boy JD Madonna at home, like, bro, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Rhea plans to take Dom back. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be against it, but it's really like how would they do it? Like, how is it going to come together? Is it going to be like, oh, I won LC title, mommy take me back, or Rhea's like, I lost everything, Dom, give me another chance, and all this, whatever. I don't want it to be nothing sappy because that's not Rhea's personality. So if that's the angle they're gonna go with, I want them to do it in a way where Rhea is going to take back everything she lost. So if they don't immediately disband the Judgment Day, she takes back the Judgment Day. She takes back Dom. Then she takes back her title. And it's like, yeah, you took everything from me. Now I'm taking everything from you.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't even have this. Like, type thing. Eddie and China style gimmick. I wouldn't be messed up with that. That'd be cool. That would definitely be cool because they are seemingly making him into the modern day Eddie Guerrero. So yeah, I wouldn't be messed up with that. I'm proud of you for winning your own and takes back Dom. Hey, that would be an interesting angle. I'm saying just don't make it sappy. Sappy Rhea doesn't seem like it has good taste. It not at all. Like, oh, I'm so proud of you. Here, hug me, honey. Like, oh, this bullshit off my TV.
Yeah, that ain't real right there. That ain't her.
That ain't her. But she's like, I'm proud of you. You did your thing without my help.
Or
hey,
your dad.
Or your dad. So, yeah, you did your damn thing. And then it's kind of like suddenly put them together and then Liv gets mad about it, but it don't matter because she lost. So, yeah. And to the get back, it's many angles they could take. But like I said, it just has to be organic. They have to run into each other. Like he has to come out and celebrate on Monday Night Raw. And maybe Fan comes out, interrupts, or Liv come out, say something, maybe she's salty and all that. Or she tries to attack him and then Rhea comes to his rescue in a way. Something like that. Something where it's more real like. If she comes to his rescue, that's more real like. Because she don't like Liv. So a reason to beat Liv's ass is like easy money. So she come out and do that. That I see that being kind of how that goes. Kyle coming back and begging. They wouldn't make him crawl back and beg after he just won IC. I don't see that one happening. Yeah, which match were we on? Oof, well, we got deep into something else.
Randy Orton, did we do Randy Orton and Joe Hendry?
Oh no, we didn't. Say his name and he up
is. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Bro, like I promise you, there was so many other names I was expecting. Not
Yeah.
once did Joe Hendry cross my mind. Not one single time did Joe Hendry cross my mind. But it made sense. That pop was phenomenal. Joe Hendry, a TNA champion, got one of the biggest pops at WrestleMania. You can't tell me that doesn't spell WWE contract in his future.
Of course.
Yeah.
And Triple H already said this isn't his only WrestleMania. There's going to be more to come.
After taking 2 RKOs, you thought all of this? Yeah. Many people thought all of this. I was thinking, because we heard that Rusev was supposed to be back in town as well. And then I was trying to think of legends that could come up. I thought Sammy.
They could have did Hulk Hogan.
I might want to see that. I'm sorry. Legend. Great legend.
That's a legend, though. That's a legend, though.
Nobody wanted to see Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania, bro. His time is long past, man. Down comes celebrating and story. Starts yelling at Dom for turn on Balor. Dom turns on Liv. Yeah, I see that's probably how it's gonna work. I see them definitely not being a part of each other here soon. Oh yeah, no, he's Joe Hendry with his pop he got at Mania, the pop he got at Royal Rumble. 2 of them things. He got 2 Royal Rumbles. Man, yeah. Joe Hendry is already loving WWE. He's not even a part of the roster, so. Hey, I'm looking for. I don't know when his TNA contract up. I'm gonna do some research on that. As soon as that TNA contract ends, yeah, he gonna be in the WWE. Watch, just watch and see. But yeah, that's my man. The way the camera was set up, where he was doing the then turn around, jumped and smiled, and boy Randy
So
just came
animated.
Animated smile. Randy come out right. RKO, I was like, boy, y'all ain't shit for that. That looked like a cartoon, bro. That was such a cartoon moment. It was funny as hell for no reason. It was just funny as hell for no reason. Man. But that was a good showing. Proud of Randy 20th WrestleMania, and they didn't want to squander the opportunity to give him a match, and they didn't just give him just anybody. So I do like that because Joe Hendry is not just anybody. People, not everybody may know him, but Joe Hendry he's probably the top talent at TNA outside of Moose. They kind of running things over there. So, hey man, looking forward to him. Yeah, that RKO out of nowhere was flawless. It was so funny, bro. So if anybody was drinking anything or eating at that moment, you probably spit it out. Luckily, I wasn't.
Yeah.
Bro, because that smile, RKO, ooh, killed me. It killed me. And then, well, that was the main event next, right?
Yeah,
Woo!
the nitty gritty.
Ooh. Hey man, I just want to let everybody know that outcome. I've been calling it since Chamber. I've been calling it since Chamber. I was like, yeah, 17 is gonna happen. Travis Scott's probably gonna be involved. I thought The Rock would come out. I was waiting for the music to hit. But when I heard Fiend hit, I was like, oh, no, it's just going to be Travis. All right, cool. Rock is part of the long game. We're going to see when he pops in. Man. Yeah, boy, when Randy did the turn around, I was like, this man is silly, bro. I loved it. I loved that whole fight. It had the unexpected RKO and just the comedy. Cool as hell. Yeah, John said he did what he said he was gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now Backlash is gonna be great. As Earl was saying, I can't wait to see how he's gonna ruin wrestling. I'm looking forward to it. I want to see a title change. I wouldn't even mind if he showed a video up on the Titantron of him throwing the other one in the damn trash. I'd be like, ooh, oh, I know that hurts some people's feelings. Oh, that's gonna hurt some people's feelings. And he's like, all right, and here is the new toy. So yeah, y'all like it, and if y'all don't, that's too damn bad.
Yeah, I hope he don't pull out get out of a truck, see a trash can, throw that title in there, walk into the ring. There's a new title. He's just on there and say, "Hey, so what you guys want to talk about?"
Las Vegas. What do you want to talk about?
Man, that'd be so cold.
Man, hey, heel John Cena is great.
Yes,
The heel John Cena is so great. Man, bro, when he went for the 5 knuckle shuffle and everybody was like, thought he was gonna do the "you can't see me" today. He did it to everybody else. He's like, y'all can't see me. He hit him on top of the head like, here, ding dong. Like to Cody, bro. Like, oh my god, this is great. Just playing with his food because he knew he was gonna win. It was best for business. That's us knowing since he announced his retirement that he was gonna win 17 meaning us. Nah, we as a unit, well, the smart people, the people who can read the room, the people who
holy shit,
the people who knew that when he said he's going for 17 meant I'm about to beat the record, so just be prepared. They knew. The Cody Rhodes stance thought whenever John said he's gonna take the title, take it away from us, all that, they thought, oh, there's no way that the WWE's gonna let him take the title and do anything. What you mean? That's their GOAT. He's literally solidified himself as the GOAT. He has the most world championship reigns of all time. The GOAT. So now he solidified himself, his status. He sided with The Rock. Who's gonna tell him no?
Yeah.
Somebody was like, well, Triple H wouldn't let it. I'm like, The Rock's Triple H boss. All right. So like, what are we talking about here?
Yeah.
Well, it's crazy. Bro, Cena in the presser was hilarious, bro. Every question. Man, it's like, you won 17. How do you reflect on it? That's clickbait. That's clickbait. That's lazy reporting. Next question. Everything was clickbait and lazy reporting. Man, I was dying laughing, bro. For his last match, you believe Orton is gonna be his first.
Yeah.
As you saw the advertisements for Backlash, you always saw Cena and Orton on it. It's Orton's hometown. Cena's gonna be there as champion. Why not give Orton his title shot chance in St. Louis at Backlash? It just makes sense. As far as his last reign, his last title before he fully retires is most likely gonna come full circle and go back to Cody.
Yeah.
This is meant to build him up as a bigger face. A bigger baby face. So they're gonna make him go through the journey of, you remember that same journey John Cena had to go through when he lost to The Rock? When Rock came back and was like, I'm the people's champ, and you're Fruity Pebbles, and who the hell do you think you are? Cody Rhodes about to have to go back through that ringer that John Cena had to go through. So I'll just be looking for that. Quincy not Superstar make debut and what Dom says on Raw. The debut, I think we're due for a Rusev debut. It's been out that he's signed. I think shortly after we get the Paige debut, she's back.
Aleister Black.
Aleister Black, yeah. Aleister Black is there too. And then the call up, the draft is gonna be amazing. Like I said, I look for Trick. I look for Fraxium. I look for the Prodigy, Roxanne. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Meta Girls come up as well, but that's kind of in the air.
Yeah.
Do you give him a chance or he goes to St. Louis just to lose? Oh, he's gonna lose. This title reign is meant to span until Cody takes it back. I think we get the match against Punk at Money in the Bank. Because you remember when Punk beat Cena at Money in the Bank and then blew a kiss at him? I want Cena to beat him. And then
payback.
As payback, blow a kiss at him. Leave the arena. Poetic. Poetic. It'd be great. I want to see that. Do you want to see Cody? Does someone else benefit more from dethroning Cena? So how they were writing it, Cody is the new face of the company. I mean, we know that. He is the new modern John Cena. He's gonna have to work on being a bigger face without the title. Because I don't know if everybody was noticing, but my man's was getting booed. All WrestleMania.
Anything he tried to do to try to make a comeback, boo.
Everybody was booing him. So they're gonna take him out the spotlight for a little bit, and then he's gonna have that like that Rocky moment, like training, getting himself back to the big fight, and then when they ultimately meet up again, he dethrones Cena, and then we think Cena's gonna attack him one last time, and then he like gets his hand, raises it up, champion, you know, the hero send off, like, hey, I pass the torch on to you. Do your thing, kids. I'm a go now. I feel like that's
hair Cody.
Black hair Cody, yeah. As spot as the goats. Now we won't see another like him in our lifetime. We're gonna see some goats. I mean, we still got Randy. I think Randy got in a couple years in him. Seth, he's gonna be around for a minute, and he's a future GOAT as well. Roman Reigns, GOAT. And I don't know if y'all watch NXT, but we got some people who are gonna show us some stuff in NXT. Just wait till they get to the main roster. So, we are going to see what people have to say about that in 1 second.
Yeah. Your what's called cut out, TJ. You have no audio.
Yeah, as because whenever I hit the mute button, it was like, oh, did you mean the double mute? the best from that overall class, hands down, was Orton. Oh yeah, yeah, Orton, and Cena. They're the goats of their classes.
Mm-hmm.
Seth, Roman, goats of their classes. Punk, goat of his class for sure. Man, who on the current roster outside of the known goats would be considered the goats? I mean, we got a lot of we got a lot of great superstars.
We do.
A lot of
Man,
great
you know what?
superstars.
We want to name the ghosts. I got you, dog. Tonga Lord. You know what I'm saying?
Get him out of here.
No.
Get him out of here.
Oh,
Get him.
All right.
Get him up out of here. Not Tongaloa. Everybody but Tongaloa.
That's on me. That's on me.
Yeah. That's definitely on you. You dead wrong for that one. He dead wrong for that one.
Yeah. My boy gonna come back. He gonna win the title, dog. Watch what I tell you.
Ooh, boy, I know we was lying. We was lying on live, bro. That's crazy.
Oh, my bad.
But no, real talk. I would like to see if he switches up his moveset when he comes back and he's not awkwardly fighting. I would like to see him and Tonga go on a tag team run, because if it looks like anything how it used to when they were in the other company, I forget which other company they were. I think there was NLW. I think this is where they were at. Where they were tag team champions there. Hey, they did their thing, bro. And they're the kids of Haku, bro. They're the kids of Haku.
Oh yeah.
So they're meant for greatness. I mean, they're one of the Inawahi family members. So I mean, that whole bloodline is great. So does Jay hold past SummerSlam?
Yes.
Probably. I think he immediately goes into a feud with Braun Breaker. That's just the easy route. But there's also the question mark, because I remember in an interview, somebody asked Roman Reigns, would he ever consider going for the World Heavyweight Championship? And he was like, well, if the OTC feels like going for the title, we're going to go for the title. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Roman try to dethrone his cousin. Further messing up the bloodline thing, because right now Roman's going to have trust issues.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't going to trust nobody, not even family right now. So, but would I like to see Jay hold past SummerSlam? Of course. Hey, main event, that's my boy right there. You might see the Yeelite name and think that's where I got it from Jay. It was just easier to call it that because of Jay. Yeet has actually been one of my community things since like 2018. So whenever he put Yeet on the map, I was like, hey, we in there, baby. We in there. It was just easy. Does Roman have the same impact without Wiseman? Absolutely not. He's still OTC. But without the Wiseman, he has to look over his shoulder more. So he's going to be distracted. His mind will always be split. So whenever he's trying to focus on one thing, he'll get distracted and lose sight of what he's going for. What Seth was saying in that match, he did not tell a lie. You can't focus on the main thing. Do you always have somebody who has to look out for you or clean up your messes? He didn't tell not one lie, because we've seen it throughout history. Without the Wiseman, Roman's long title reign would have not gone on. Without the bloodline,
Or the Usos.
Yeah, with the Usos, and that's partly because the Wiseman instructed him, hey, help your OTC. That's your tribal chief. help your tribal chief. Without him pulling the strings behind, that title reign doesn't last as long. The wise man was pulling strings behind the back. So I'm interested to see what Roman has in store without the wise man, but he's going to need somebody to have his back. And that's where this bloodline storyline gets interesting. Does he bring on Jacob as his enforcer? Build the War Game stable now. I wouldn't be upset with that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll make it put him back in the title picture. Of course. The question is which title? I think Rollins and Heyman side with The Rock. So I think John's title is off the table. That automatically puts him in line for Jay's title. Which, if Seth has his eye on the World Championship, Jay's reign might be in trouble.
Yeah.
I hate it for him, but something about that man, Paul Heyman. First of all, I want to say the MVP of night one was Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman was the MVP of night one. My man delivered those low blows and was like, okay, my work here is done, and sat down in the corner. Hey, just finish it up. Let's end it. Man, smooth. Roman without Heyman will begin to same reaction the big dog did. It was pinning, but I could be wrong. He's about to go through the blender because of The Rock. So what we're saying is The Rock in two different storylines. It's Roman Reigns and The Rock, Cody Rhodes and The Rock, and it all meets at the peak. Mm-hmm. So he's pulling the strings. He's like, yeah, okay, you go do this. You do that. Hey, don't let him get nowhere near this. Who does he think he is? Yeah, go ahead, bring that to me. Bring that home, baby. That's what he's doing behind the scenes. That's why we don't see him. We haven't heard from him since Chamber. He don't even talk about it on social media. That's not like The Rock. Usually he'll be talking about stuff. You know, we might see an appearance. We'll see him walk out, slap his arm, got goosebumps. And yeah, I like this. This is what we're here for. We didn't see that this year. It was Chamber and radio silent. And how we always just see Paul Heyman on two phones. Talking to the wise man. Talking to the tribal chief and talking to the actual tribal chief.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Long game, y'all. Long game. I hope y'all like long stories. This one gonna be a long one, but it's gonna be a good one. Return of the Monday Night Messiah with the Devil's Advocate inside us. Yeah, you calling it now? Yeah. I can see it. I just don't know how soon they make Seth go for the title. I hope that's not the first title reign that Jay has to defend against, because it's almost written that he's supposed to lose if he does. It seemed like the easier one would be Braun Breaker immediately challenging him because he's beat him before, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna take that title off of you." So we shall see. We shall see. The attire hint that hints that you believe. Yeah, actually, when I was looking at the attire, so you notice his main attire was all white. His wife's attire was all black. I wonder if that's any kind of writing, like storytelling thing. We shall see. We're gonna put a staple on that one. We're gonna stamp that to the side. But you know, they tell story with fashion. That's another thing they do. So I wonder what that would tell. The title run should be for Punk and Roman to finish business with. Yeah. But Punk already challenged Cena. He challenged Cena immediately when Cena announced his retirement. He's already challenged him. So now if they do it poetically, Punk Cena Money in the Bank, which is in 2 months. In June. So yeah. Look for that one. Look for that one. All right, yeah. So out of 10, what did y'all give this Mania as a rating?
100. 100.
Oh, Seth shouldn't look for a title run out the gate. Oh yeah, no, I don't think he's looking for it out the gate. But you just never know, because with the wise man, of course, Seth is looking for gold. That's always been his plan. His plan outside of taking down CM Punk was for gold. So I see that happening sooner rather than later. So we'll see. But yeah, Epic, what'd you give this Mania? What was your rating of Mania this year? All right. Out of 10, what did you give it? I gave it, I would say perfect 10, but that El Grande match kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I ain't gonna lie to you. I give it pretty much like a 9.5. Almost perfect. It would have been a perfect 10 if that match, how it was supposed to go with Ray. If that would have happened, I would have gave it a 10. Between the return of surprise, history being made. Yeah. I want to give it a perfect 10. Like I said, that El Grande match kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I don't like that. I don't like it.
So-
Not because I don't like El Grande. I don't like it because I feel like they give Chad Gable a push as another persona instead of actual Chad Gable. Why couldn't it have been Chad Gable versus Ray? Why did he have to go to Luchador side to get a push and get a match at Mania? Nonetheless, weird to me. What were you gonna say, John?
I was about to say, so is this how you feel about Americano?
It's your fucking nightmare.
It gave you bad dreams.
Man, nah, he didn't give me a bad dreams.
Oh man.
I mean, the gimmick to me is like, it's eh.
Yeah, I give you that. I give you that.
The gimmick was a joke, but now it was yeah. They didn't want Ray Phoenix to be the one to unmask him. They wanted Ray to do it. Because Ray Phoenix, no disrespect to Rey Mysterio, great luchador, one of the best of all time. Ray Phoenix is viewed the more traditional luchador, and it's downright disrespectful for them to take another luchador's mask off, even if we know it's Chad Gable. Which I know people out there, we don't have proof. I know, I get it. We know it's not Chad Gable until the evidence says otherwise. So hey, speculations. I think it's Chad Gable, maybe. It just would have been disrespectful for him to do it, so they didn't want him to do that. So, yeah, the acquisition of AAA is that was monster. I can't wait to see those matches. And boy, whatever luchador gets Javon Evans in the match, boy, that is gonna be a created match, created character match. Javon Evans got leap. That boy is bouncy for real. Man, I can't wait to see it. That's gonna be monstrous. And that's what next? No, that's same night as Money in the Bank. So June. I can't wait. I'm gonna be up for that one.
No, bet you will.
Oh
Me
yeah,
too.
you already know. We doing a live stream on that too. I'll be there for that one for sure. Do they allow Del Rio back in the WWE TV?
No.
Ooh. They might. Different regime. They might. It's different regime.
The reason I say no because he just got fined where he's at right now dealing with fans. So I don't see them bringing him back. Not soon, but maybe in the near future, maybe. But as of now, dealing with his lawsuit that's going on, I don't see him coming back right now.
Yeah, we shall see. We shall see. But if they do, I wouldn't be completely upset with it. Like I said, new regime, new people in charge. So bygones are kind of bygones. I mean, hell, they let Punk back in. Punk talk shit about them.
Hell froze over.
So yeah. Down, right, and on through. So yeah, he's a Triple A champion. Yeah, so like I said, I can see it, but it depends on what the World Collide entails. If they do it kind of how they did with TNA, where they put the titles on the line as well, then that'd be cool to see. I would say that. Do I see any titles changing brands? Probably not. But I think one company is gonna allow it to happen. I want it to be unexpected because I think we always expect that when one company brings their title over to WWE, it's almost like their person is gonna retain. But what if that one time they don't let them? What if like we like this superstar, we want him on our brand as well, or we like this superstar, we want her on our brand as well? Hey, it'd be cool. As a preteen dude's gonna be a massive star moving forward in his career. Oh, so you're from NC as well. Hey man, look, y'all birthed the product right there. I love Javon Evans, bro. That man and that match with Ethan Page, that street fight, man. I was sold. That kid is a created character. He is not real. He's not real. Someone put all his stats on 99 and forgot to erase them. I was like, what if we made a created character with 99 overall? They were like, I don't think we're supposed to do that. They're like, we just put him out there. What's the worst that can happen? My man's is doing corkscrews over the ropes and making it look like he just jumped. Just regular jumped. It looked like it's too easy. So, man. I love him. I can't wait till he makes the main roster. I would like him to be the one to dethrone Oba. I feel like, because Oba called him the future. So I think it's only fitting that he is the one that dethrones Oba and takes that title and become the youngest champion. I think that's in his cards. He got his training. This dude is insane. Okay. Yeah. Well, they didn't know they birthed a creative character. Definitely. And I think it's great that he started his training as a preteen. It's almost like he got a head start on most of the people he's going up against. Because some of those people didn't start training until like Lily when they got the performance center. Some of them woke up and was like, you know what? Wrestling would be fun. And then they go train and they become a superstar. Some people become adults and they're like, what if I was a wrestler? And then they go and train to be a superstar. He was a kid and was like, I'm going to be the next Shawn Michaels. I'm going to be the next Jeff Hardy. I'm going to be the next Rob Van Dam. And he just went and trained. Cool. I love it. I'm here for it. Man's a hell of a superstar. He was later 14 when he first walked into the gym. Did you ever see him train in person? Like, is it like nearby you and you went and saw him train? I'm hoping to one day soon I get to meet him in person. Because I'm going to tell him, bro, did anybody ever tell you a crazy superstar? That's literally the first thing I'm telling him. Done in just a few years. That's insane. And I think when he got to the performance center and NXT, when he was like 18, 19? Yeah, I think he was like 19 when he first got there. Or 18, one of those two. I'm not sure how long he was in a performance center, but I know I remember seeing him on NXT and he was like 19. But yeah, John, you got anything else to add?
I'm glad you asked, brother.
Uh-huh.
I got a little something for all the Cody Rhodes fans tonight.
Oh man.
Y'all ready? Here we go. I'm sorry, I had to do it. I just want y'all to sleep peaceful tonight. Just know your day to rise is coming, but it ain't tonight.
Man, you know all the Cody Rhodes fans went to sleep when Mania ended, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah. One of our close podcasters,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The greatest guy trained him was LeBron Cruzon. He's in the book. Oh,
Let's see.
Okay. Let's look him up.
Who's that?
The guy that trained Javon Evans.
Okay.
Yeah. He's one of my favorite NXT superstars. I like Axiom. Axiom, boy, he gonna be hell on the main roster. He better not ever get a solo round, bro. He cleaned it up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, boy, he gave Gunter hell in Spain. He gave him hell in Barcelona. I know Gunter was sweating like, wait a minute. This was supposed to be easy. Who the hell is this? I thought y'all gave me a scrub. Nah, brother. That's Axiom. That man crazy. I like him. I love whoop that trick. I know he from Carolina too. I know he from out there as well, bro. I like him. And on the women's side, I'm a big Roxanne Perez fan. Fellow Texas woman. I like her story, like how she got to where she is. So I naturally became a fan. Miss Parker, Jada Parker, I like her fierceness. Man, she gonna be a dominant champion when she get that gold. I think they're waiting to give it to her because they probably not gonna take it off for a while when she actually does get it. It's the crazy part. Who else? I like John's favorite person.
Don't you start this shit, bro. Don't you start. Swear to God.
The revolution is
You don't like life. That's what it is.
Hey, no, Ricky Saints, he cool. I like his personality. Dark State.
Oh
Dark State.
man, them boys.
Yeah,
You know what?
s-
Don't let them say NXT. Go. Why them versus Y6? Hey, them. Let me see that. Let me see that.
Dark State versus White. That'd be crazy, actually.
Hey, let
W
me
two
see
K
that.
25. Want the smoke? Hey, you know, that's actually something we try to incorporate into our podcast and stuff, where we're not just talking about wrestling, we're playing wrestling at the same time. So, hey, make sure you subscribe and you coming around, bro. We gonna catch some smoke on W2K25 for sure.
TJ can't mess with me on there. He can't mess with me.
You getting hit with a claymore, bro. Just know.
Bruh.
It's coming. The
No.
only reason you didn't get it this time is because Kels saved your ass. You know it. You know he saved your ass.
You right. You damn sure right. Hey, big ups. Hey, big ups for our boy Kels, man. Big ups for him. Let's get a hand clap for Kels in the chat.
No. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. You still getting hit with a claymore. You think Dark State would end up just like a retribution? Yeah,
No.
probably.
Think?
Maybe. I see a high upside for them, bro. I really do. I'm not really a fan of they finisher, bro. I think that's it kind of looks sloppy. Maybe they just need to work on how they perform it. But when the guy's holding them up and then Sugars jumps off and like tries to power bomb, it's almost like he's missing the power bomb and the person's just falling. So they need to clean that up a bit. And that finisher might look a little better. And Nas your king, the White Wolf, Justice. All right. Well, your boy Showtime don't announce nobody but Showtime. And when Showtime is on the mic, it's lights, camera, Showtime. Let's go. Hey. Hey, it's gonna be fun, bro. We actually I think we were planning to do like a Friday fight night. We just got to get everybody free. Only thing is our schedules. It's kind of just our
That's
schedules.
really it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do it like Sunday night because everybody's off at that time. So we do the pod and then we just quickly do fight night at the same time. I don't know. I got to figure out how people like. Oh! It threw off the
Who is
camera. It is AJ.
Oh man.
Well, howdy, Mr. Meteorite.
Y'all filming right now?
Yes, sir. We are.
Okay.
I gotta fix the camera because whatever people join, it just throws it off. But it's all good.
I'm gonna just join no camera.
All right, we're gonna go back to. Oh no! There we go. I really hate when it does this. Yeah, we're gonna have to use StreamYard next time. This might be the last Discord when we do. It's crazy. But yeah, Epic, yeah, for sure. Add me on Xbox. Or if you're on PlayStation, whichever way. I'm not sure how to add cross across the what's the name? the cross progression, not cross progression, cross plat on WWE. I have to look into it. But the servers also suck. So we're gonna have to figure that out. Man, we would try to go for a triple threat match. It wouldn't even let us in the match. We had one and that was it. I'm gonna need 2K to get that together. Especially since they were promoting it all WrestleMania. So and I don't know if you messaged me, AJ, but my phone apparently died. So
Oh no.
yeah, they didn't fix them immediately. I'm surprised that the island works as well. It does. Because I can play the island without getting kicked out. But boy, let me get into a match. GG's.
Yeah, but even then, when you in the island, it's like it's really laggy for a little bit when you're just trying to run around.
Yeah. You would think 2K would get it together, especially since they literally run the biggest basketball game on the planet. But hey, who am I? I'm just a guy with a microphone and a camera.
Apparently, that's too much to ask.
Of course. Yeah. Yeah. They will. they definitely will. It's all right. I really hate that Discord does me like this. All right, so since you joined along, AJ, thoughts on how? Yeah, well, not really how it ended. What did you rate this Mania?
I'd give it a 9. 9 out of 10. For sure. 9 out of 10. It was a good WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And I appreciated the way they handled some of the resolutions storylines. Like there was a lot of big WrestleMania moments, and then at the same time, there's a lot of ones that like you can tell they let it build up just so like it could be kind of funny when the moment came. Like the mystery opponent with Randy. I
Yeah.
thought that was really funny when Joe Hendry walked out. That
Man.
little, bro, I love his little thing when he turns around with a little smile. Joe Hendry, I believe in Joe Hendry.
But like I was listening, that was the last person I expected. Like literally the last person.
Man, everybody.
That's why it fit. It fit. Expect unexpected.
And then Randy like did the little spin too, bro.
Yeah.
That was great. What else? Yeah, just in general, I enjoyed how they handled it, and then the Becky Lynch moment was awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was actually really cool. Like I got just about every prediction right, just about. And then the ending, I wasn't surprised by it. I could tell by the way it was going that it was going to get to that point.
Yeah, the music. I was expecting to hear the Rock's music, but when I realized it wasn't, then I was like, okay, so it's a long game for him. So, yeah. A good question is Cinnamon 17 bigger than the Rock and Austin at 17? Ooh. I can't say yes, but I can't say no. It's big because it's It's the new bar. 17's the new bar for greatness. Just like Roman Reigns set the new bar for longevity of title reign. Not saying he topped Bruno Sammartino, but no one was touching that. That's submitted in history. That's not being touched. But as far as if it's better, well, I don't know. What y'all think?
It's different ways to look at it. That's
I mean, because
I think it's a respect thing, and I think there was a subliminal messaging, especially in the entrances. John Cena's entrance was more like I'm leaving this all out on the floor, and it was more of like you can kind of tell like it was like the staging was kind of like they were preparing not for a funeral, but it was like a wake type shit. And I'm like, I see what they're doing here, and then I thought it was really cool, but at the same time, when I have my doubts was when it was Cody with the gold skull on his head. I was like, this nigga might turn heel soon.
Yeah. Later down the line, most likely. All right, 17 with a different world title, the same as 16 with the same. Yes, because they as long as world championship is in the name, they count it. So it doesn't matter if he's holding the WWE or just the World Heavyweight Championship. It still counts. Both for the big titles or considered world championships, just different brands. So World Heavyweight for Raw, WWE for SmackDown. It's weird, but I mean I get why they do it like that. But yeah, we pretty much went through all the nights. But we kind of just like chopping up about just different things, different storylines we'd like to see, or what we think these endings would lead to as storylines. So I mean, if you got anything you want to chime in, AJ.
Well, my only thing is if they're gonna go this route, I want to see this man fight everybody.
Oh yeah,
I want to see him fight everybody he got beef with.
I think that was the plan all along. Is like I was saying, since they're going to St. Louis, Backlash, obviously, clear choice, Randy Orton. Then Money in the Bank, CM Punk, poetic. Like CM Punk beat him at Money in the Bank, blew a kiss at him. He beat CM Punk, blew a kiss at him. And then what's next? SummerSlam after that? Yeah, SummerSlam. Well, no, July. What's in July? I forget which PLE is in July. I don't know. I see him clashing with Styles. I want to know who would be considered a gauntlet for Cena. That's why I wonder, because it's almost seemed like Seth is going to be siding with him, so I don't see Seth being in it unless it's about gold for Seth and he fights him anyway. But I don't know.
I feel you. Yeah, personally, I don't know. I don't have a stake in the race no more. I'm just kind of I'm here for the ride now.
Nah, man, come on. It's
No. I'm saying I'm here for the ride. Like I want to see like where it goes.
yeah. Well, I'm saying is who would we consider a gauntlet for him other than just like the obvious names like Randy and CM Punk. And who I would like to
I
see a
can't
farewell
think of
tour
nobody.
that's now on the active roster like Edge. I think Edge has done everything he needed to do in WWE. I don't see him coming back. Unfortunately. I would like to see a Chris Jericho farewell tour in WWE. I think that would be cool. Um, who else?
Yeah, I really can't think of nobody.
I would like to see a Samoa Joe farewell tour whenever he decides to hang it up, but I don't know if he comes back because I don't think he meshes well with Triple H.
Yeah. But you'd be surprised how many of the superstars from when we were kids don't really want to be in the WWE because of Triple H.
Yeah,
But that's like a unwillingness to change and all that stuff.
yeah, it's. Oof. Man, the question is like, who is still wrestling? Because there's people who wrestle in like the smaller places too that we don't remember, and if we saw that name, look, oh, I remember him. He was so and so.
Mhm.
But as for the greats, I mean, would I love to see an Edge farewell tour, of course. But like I said, I feel like he did everything he needed to in WWE. Daniel Bryanson, Daniel
Now that would be
Bryan
awesome.
farewell tour would be cool. Um, I'm mad we didn't get the Kurt Angle farewell tour, but he had to hang it up. That my man's is literally broken. So
Yeah, let Kurt Angle rest.
yeah. Uh, him Styles they defended generation between WWE and TNA. Yeah. Um, I think we're going to get a Styles farewell tour at some point too. Unfortunately, uh, I hope he has at least 2 more manias in him, and that's just me wanting to squeeze out the last bit of seeing the phenomenal one because he is one of my favorite wrestlers. Uh, and with his age, how long can he keep up that athleticism is really the big question. Um, I think we get the Randy farewell tour sooner than we think as well. Mm. When you really think about it, man, it's not hard to think of names. But it's hard to have to accept that these people will be leaving wrestling sometime soon. Punk, he's gonna leave soon, but I think he's gonna stick around to be like a trainer. I think he's gonna work with the NXT people because that's just his love for the business. Um, I don't know, Roman. You have to ask him. He's accepted it, bro. It's not like it's a bad thing. It happened.
What happened?
Roman asked how you with the Cody match.
I mean, it is what it is. It's fighting sport. It can go one or two ways. That's how it always goes, you know. And Cody lost.
Yeah.
Part of it.
The gauntlet for Cena, in your opinion, would be Orton, Roman, Rusev. Oh, that's they actually, yeah, that's right. They did have a feud going on for a minute. Okay, I'm not mad at that one. Styles, Punk, uh, Cody. Yeah, Cody's ultimately gonna be the one to dethrone him. It's just how we get there, pretty much. He going through that training arc. Like I said, the Rocky Balboa training arc, getting back to greatness. The Randy Orton random RKO was funny. Oh yeah, it was, bro. That it came. The camera sold that part so much. I feel like if it was zoomed out, it wouldn't have been as funny. The fact that we just see it zoomed in on the smile, and then we just see RKO out of nowhere. He just deleted off the screen quick. It's almost like those Instagram videos where people are just standing and they get snatched with the bag. It's just like that quick. I was like, yo, what just happened? Yeah, it was a good match. Is like I said earlier that Joe Hendry, he's gonna have that big pop when he comes to the WWE. I just don't know how soon that's gonna be.
They're gonna have to rebrand him, but yeah, they're
I
gonna definitely have to rebrand him.
don't know if they do though. I think they like his gimmick.
No. That's usually the route that they go with those type of characters. You know what I'm saying? They don't usually stick with the meme gimmick for a long time. Especially like I see Joe Hendry ending up in a mean tag team soon. Actually, no, because that's what him getting that matchup was to prove. Like he's a damn good wrestler.
Yeah, he is definitely. You know, Epic. That's what I've been thinking about. What his gauntlet would be. That's literally what I'm over here. Just thinking about. What if they throw Gunter in that gauntlet?
I wouldn't hate it.
Cena and Gunter. But then that's two heels. That's two heels, though. I've never seen a match between two heels. But I mean, John Cena is a crowd favorite heel, though. People just don't like Gunter. They would have to make it make sense. How big of a pop? If any English comes out and as Ruthless, that man, Ruthless gonna get a big pop just because people remember him, like his nostalgic face from when he was around the era with John Cena and all that. So his pop will be bigger than we may think. He's not just a random name. So I think he'll get a decent sized pop. Now, who's gonna get the biggest pop in WWE? Trick Williams. Trick Williams.
I was listening to his theme music all day today.
Man, Trick's pop is going to be crazy. When they call him on the draft and that music hit, boy, watch that arena erupt. Man, I'm waiting. I'm just waiting. I hope it's this year. All signs say he's getting pulled over this year because his story ended at Stand Deliver. So that's what I'm hoping, that they actually just pull him over to the main roster. Because pissed if that back thing happened. Man, look, if that back thing happened to me, bro, whenever we get wherever I'm going, we fighting. Like it's all hands. Trick versus Dom at SummerSlam. Hey, yo, I don't hate it. Trick versus Dom. Cool. That would be a cool match. Hey, and it'd be a way to put him in the shot for gold, but you know who that's gonna piss off if he get a title shot at SummerSlam. And it's been a year and he still haven't got a title shot. It's gonna piss off Melo.
I'd like to see one of those NXT AAA crossovers at SummerSlam.
I wouldn't be mad at that either. I would if they do it, it would be a title match. Yeah, I have to.
Yeah, and do it. I could do a tag team title match, bro.
Yeah.
With Fraction, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
John Cena will be a fan expo. Good idea for a vlog. Yeah,
Well, I don't want to meet his ass. Y'all can go.
Fan Expo is gonna be in Dallas, right?
Y'all can meet John Cena. If I meet him, I'm gonna hand him an egg salad sandwich that sat outside.
That's crazy. Sorry.
Tui.
It'll subside by tomorrow.
No, it won't. Patui.
Yeah, it will.
I spit on him. Patui, and I spit on that thought. Patui.
It'll subside by next week. Eli Drake over LA Knight. Unleashes TNA hero persona. If they let TNA cross over with the main roster, I feel like those matches will be gas. I would love to see the Hardys versus the New Day, or the Hardys versus the Street Profits. That would be gas. May 30th, the weekend, May 30th. Okay. Yeah, I'll look into that. I might go. Hawk tour? Nah, you better not.
I said Patui, not Hawk tour.
Moose versus Open, but man, Moose versus Open Finn was a great match. That was a great match. That was a great match. That was two Goliaths clashing. And what I liked about it so much is that right before Oba went out, Taker was right there and told that man to go defend his yard. Don't let that man take your title. Defend your yard. Man. That was great. That was great. I wouldn't mind sitting around round two for them though. For sure. And I don't know. Oof, boy, we've been streaming 3 hours. Crazy. Yeah, I got anything y'all else you want to add? Wrap up.
Travis Scott is trash.
Damn.
Travis Scott is trash. It's crazy. That's crazy. He should be protected as a monster. Omos was mishandled. He was. I agree. I think eventually they're gonna do a match with Oba and Omos. I feel like that's bound to happen. But Omos needs to get put back on TV before that happens. But Oba and Omos, I think that would be a great match. Hands down.
Yeah. Oba Femi and like a Braun Strowman or something.
Oh boy, and Braun, two big SOBs. Yo. Hey, well, that's a dream match. We might have to do that on 2K.
Oh.
What about you, John? What else you got? We'll bring
I mean,
everything to a close.
we went through everything tonight, all the key points. And my fave, well, we already know what my favorite was. I love the RKO that Joe Hendry did, and that's one of my favorites. That's my top 10.
Man. Oh yeah, AJ. Would like to sing your flowers over here for brother Carlito. Service be tomorrow at 3 p.m. Just make sure you bring flowers, maybe an apple, and bring some kind words and your thoughts and prayers. We'll say many prayers for the man, because we know he is no longer with us on this earth, because that man went through that table crazy.
Michael Cole killed me, bro. Michael Cole stood up. He said, "I think Carlito's dead."
I text CJ, say you want to see a dead body.
I was like, "Yep, I want to see a dead body. I'm looking at it right now, bro." A death on national television is crazy. Ain't supposed to be killing people on TV. Oh, bro, it's crazy work. It was crazy at the Don won and was celebrating, got the ring, came back, and they panned the camera out to look at the crowd. Carlito still on the ground, ain't moved.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
It's like, hey, yo, I think he actually dead, bro. And that's crazy work. They just bought his dad's company. Triple A is his pops company. Him and Primo's pops company. And they just killed him on TV. That's crazy.
That's wild.
But all right, so it is pretty late. We pretty much covered everything. We had some good scenarios, nice talk, and all that. I don't know how y'all feel about the live stream format. Y'all prefer that over the videos? Which one y'all think is better? AJ, John.
I thought you talking to the chat.
Well,
That's what I'm saying.
them too, but like, how do y'all feel about it?
I mean, I can't really say anything because I don't have my camera open running. So
it's all right. We started to go fund me for John B a camera.
Only GoFundMe going for is Carlito for that funeral, bro. Calm down.
I mean, hey, brother Carlito. I think the world said that man that one right there. So
Yeah.
No, I don't mind it, but
I mean,
just gotta feel it out.
Yeah, I mean, it allows us to be able to talk to people, while also getting our thoughts out, and we're not strained for the time and all that. Unless people want to watch it back, then I'm sorry. This was WrestleMania. We were bound to talk about it for hours. I mean, it's the biggest event of the year for wrestling. Tomorrow the new season starts. Everybody's 0-0. So we're gonna see who's gonna make the playoffs by next year, aka Royal Rumble.
Pants up.
If Pinson went
All
the
the
next
way.
Royal Rumble, that'd be crazy work. I'd love to
It
see
will.
that though. Out there for the podcast wise, you would put it in Discord. All right, I'll check it out. All right, but we're gonna go ahead and close out. I appreciate everyone coming through, chilling with us. Catch y'all next week, boy. This is gonna be a week. I'll tell you that much. Paul Heyman, boy, you one bad SOB, man. You stole the show on Sunday. Saturday. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That man had that man a chair and was like, I didn't do nothing, bro. What y'all talking about? Low blow. I've been sitting in this corner. Him and my cognac, baby. The Discord, I'll drop the link for you. What's crazy is, oh yeah, that's right. Let's see. Invite. Copy. And paste. Here's the link. But we'll catch y'all next week. Hopefully Sunday night. It depends on whether brother Meteorite get his ass kicked at work that day. Because that's always the question mark, because apparently his job be thinking he ain't got other shit to do after work, but you know, it's all good. Now I'm gonna hit the outro. Peace. Yeet.
Peace.